Tigers coming.
You know, it was really nice because they led most of the way and got challenged late in the game, and they came off of that challenge, and they didn't panic, and they won the game by 3.
They did, yeah. They made some very clutch plays, made good decisions. Did everything they needed to do to get that win down the stretch.
Hayden Goggles was our player of the game last night, the sophomore. Tell you what, she started the third quarter with 8 points in a row.
She did, and that steal.
And the steal, yeah, it was just really, really amazing. She ended up with 11 points and was our player of the game last night. But Adeline Anderson, she's only a sophomore. This girl is only going to get better. She had 12 points last night, but she ruled the boards.
Boy, she did. And we were talking about how when she's in there, it's a different game, on both ends. So, yeah, she's a real impact.
Kiera Friday last night had 8 points in the victory. And then the list went down from there. Kiera Friday and Zoe Mulholland with 3. And Celicia Corazana had 2. But tell you what, Zoe Mulholland was also pretty important on the defensive side.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she was. And I think the other good thing, talking to Coach Powell afterwards, one of his goals was just to get them to run and be confident and play fast. And they played fast.
Yes, they did. It was... a great time last night. We had a really, really good crowd, which was really nice to see. And tell you what, the crowd's already showing up here early. These early games are really tough on crowds, especially on a weekday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a Friday morning, and I think some of the roads were a little tough, too, for some of these schools to come in. I saw a guy from Star Valley scraping all the snow off his every part of his car, so... Yeah, we'll get probably not the same crowd here this morning.
And we might have some snow here before the end of the day. Lander is expecting 1 to 2 inches today.
Oh, good.
So here come the Lady Braves right now. They're in their maroon uniforms with gold, yellow trim and numbers. So it'll be very colorful today. And fortunately, we're looking at good numbers. We can see all the numbers.
Yeah.
I did a game here years ago when the team had a very light color, and their numbers were the same light color, only trimmed in red, and you couldn't see the numbers. No. It was terrible. So I'm glad when coaches do uniforms like this, it makes it really easy to see. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. I guess our app isn't working this morning. I was going to go to... check out the games that we had yesterday over in Riverton. And let's go to Wyo Preps real fast. I know they've got those scores up. We fed them some last night. And, they had some really exciting games in Riverton last night. On the boys' side, Riverton beat Sheridan.
Big win.
58-56. That must have been a real barn burner over there. Oh, that's right. We're here in the school. We can't get to some of these sports sites because they block them all off, so the students don't play around.
But that's right.
The Riverton girls lost last night pretty substantially, and the Riverton boys won. We also had the Shoshone girls won. The Shoshone boys lost. I was going to print off of this. Yeah, we're on. We're going well. Oh, what's that?
I have the bypass to get around all of
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we do, actually. Yeah, but he's got the bypass for our Facebook and thing. Well, we're talking with Athletic Director Cyril Stauffenberg. He's right in front of us here. We're trying to get all set up this morning. And, when you're in the schools, they block the Facebook and the Wyo Preps and all those different Instagrams, all those things. And, of course, that's the tools of our trade.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
So he's going to give us the block so we can get around those and we can see what we've got. Listen, we've got 4 minutes to go, and we're going to take a little ad break and come back with our Sutherland's lineups and more of the pregame show right after this.
And you're in control of that, so there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
For a place, a people, an idea. For right and freedom. For liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
York.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins here from Lander Valley High School. The second day of the Strannigan Classic here in Lander. The Lander girls last night had a great victory to open the season and to christen this brand new remodeled gym here in Lander. And the boys ran into a buzzsaw last night in the Powell Panthers. They've got 5 starting seniors and a couple of backups, and they are awesome.
That is a physical, well-coached, experienced team, and yeah, they're going to win a lot of ball games this year.
I was talking to one of the officials who did the game yesterday on the way into the gym today, and he looked at me and says, "Oh, boy, that Powell team is loaded, aren't they?" And I went, "Yeah, we kind of expected it." And he says, "Yeah, they're probably the top team in the state. They're rated number 2 right now, but I anticipate that rating's going to go up as the season goes along." We're under a minute here before we start this girls' game between the Star Valley Lady Braves and the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. And, of course, as happens in these multiple location games, we didn't have all the stuff to our access so far, so we're going to pull off the starters as they come out on the floor. Our starting lineup brought to you by Sutherland's Home Improvement Center in Lander, in Riverton, the Fremont County's Home Improvement Center. Well, you had your the break on radio yesterday, Alan. How did it all go for you?
You know, I had a great time. Got some good feedback from my family, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to today and calling these games.
Yeah, and we also got some feedback from some of our listeners too, because with everything that was going on, I didn't check the rule book, and they have some new rules on free throws, and we'll teach you all about that during the contest today. Well, I tell you what, we are going to take off our hats and listen to the national anthem.
Another amazing rendition, National Anthem by Grace. And welcome.
Well, I tell you what, Alan, that was one of the best renditions of the national anthem I've heard in a long time. I tell you what.
That was impressive.
That was good. And we've got the starting lineups coming up now. We're going to mark these off as they go. Kenley Engelhart wearing number 1. Wearing number 3 is Sheridan Coles. Wearing number 12 is Bailey Erickson. Wearing number 23 is Delaney Brogg. And wearing number 30 in the game is Katie Dandridge. So those are the 5 starters for Coach Cade Erickson's Star Valley Braves. And for the Lander Valley Tigers, we're going to go with Celicia Carasona. She made it her debut on the floor here yesterday for the Lander Tigers. Also coming out, Zoe Mulholland.
Yep.
Yeah, she had a really good defensive game yesterday. Kiera Friday is a pretty good floor general. She moves the ball down the floor real well. Hayden Goggles, of course, was our player of the game yesterday. She had just a tremendous offensive explosion just when the Tigers needed. And, of course, Adlin Anderson comes out. She's the tallest player on the floor right now. We don't have much height on the Star Valley team. Maybe a couple players around 5'10" there, and Adeline is, I think, an inch or two taller than him. But we're ready here for the opening tip at the Strannigan Classic Basketball Tournament. Today, the Lander Lady Tigers against the Star Valley Lady Braves. Lander in their white uniforms, green letters and numbers trimmed in green, and the Star Valley in their maroon outfits trimmed in kind of a game day gold for Wyoming. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what the officials are waiting for. Okay, now we're ready to go. And here's the tip, and it's going to go to the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. And guess who got it right away? Hayden Goggles. Tigers are moving from the right to the left here at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. There's Mulholland, gives it off to Carasona. Almost lost the handle there. She gets it right back and double dribbles.
Some pretty good pressure on that defense right out of the gate.
Well, you know, we've seen a lot of that, Alan. The teams, Powell last night really gave the Lady Tigers fits with their full court press, and it looks like Star Valley watched that game. All the way down the court, here's a shot from the corner that bounces around, falls off not good by Bailey Erickson, goes out of bounds off of the Lander Tiger. And Lander will have it out of bounds. Just underway, no score in the game here in Lander. Star Valley has it underneath the Tiger basket. Long inbounds pass to Engelhart. She moves to her left-hand side, gives it to Dandridge. Around the horn it goes. There's a long one put up by Cole, not good. Tigers get the rebound. And with it is Carasona. Carasona has the ball knocked away from her, but she picks it up again. Tight defense underneath Anderson in the lane. She's knocked down, no foul, and a nice block on the play, too, after she got hit after the ball went up.
Yep.
So no foul there, and the Braves get the ball right back. Here's Engelhart, drives the paint, puts up the shot, draws the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line with the first opportunity to score in this morning's game.
The Star Valley, all seniors out there, definitely know what they're doing with that offense and want to get the basket.
And the first foul of the contest. And the free throw is not good. Kind of, you know, the adrenaline has a little bit to do with these early fouls.
Oh, boy.
Coming into the game for the Tigers is Kendall McFadden, and coming out right now is Carasona, who got that foul. Second free throw coming up by Kenley Engelhart. And she gets one of two. So the Star Valley Lady Braves take the early lead. It's 1-0 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. On the near side, here's McFadden. McFadden midway between the two lines, almost traveled with the ball. Now there's a bounce pass in the corner that gets away from Anderson.
Yeah, just a little too quick there, but got to settle down here this morning.
Well, second game of the year against a team you've never seen before, so there'll be a little adjustment here as we go. Engelhardt is the floor leader for the Braves. She brings the ball down the court as she's done the last 2 times. Off on the near side to Dandridge. Dandridge on top of the key. There's a long 3 that's up off, not good. Rebounded by McFadden for the Tigers. She's facing some heavy pressure. And it goes now to Goggles, and she'll bring it into the forecourt. Goggles off to Mulholland on top. Anderson has it. Anderson looking to her left, gets it over to Mulholland. Midway between the 2 lines. On top now to McFadden. She holds the ball, looks for some help, gets it from Anderson. Anderson driving the baseline here, or the end line underneath.
Good pass.
That was a nice attempt to Kiera Friday. In the corner it goes Mulholland on top of the key. Not a shot there. Now here's Anderson with another opportunity in the corner. And shots off the glass and in. Hayden Goggles.
They were pretty patient there. Got the shot they wanted.
You know, that's something that you don't often see is the patience. You know, they'll want to come down and shoot. And that time they worked it in. Here's another shot up off, not by Star Valley. That's not good. The rebound goes to Anderson. Now off to Goggles. Goggles stepping on the nose of that big Tiger at the center court here. Goes over to Mulholland. Now to Anderson. Anderson to McFadden on top on the near side. Goggles has it. She has the ball high above her head. Now she's looking for Anderson, but finds Mulholland instead. McFadden on the far side outside. On top of the key to Kiera Friday. Friday really...
some tight defense.
Yeah, exactly. Almost traveled with the ball. Back out to Goggles on top. Lander trying to set up a play here. 4:56 to go. We've played almost half of the first quarter, and it's a 2-1. Here's Friday on the opposite side on top to Anderson. Anderson drives. Can't shoot there. Underneath the basket. Oh,
there
great speed to Kiera Friday. But that was one of the best plays we've seen so far in the tournament.
You know, they probably ran a minute off the clock there and got the ball in everybody's hands and got a good shot.
And Friday was wide open for the layup. Star Valley now moving from right to left. Underneath, there's a shot up and in off the glass by Katie Dandridge. And we're now 4-3. Tigers with the lead by 1. Goggles brings it down for the Lady Tigers. Off to Kiera Friday. Kiera makes a move toward the basket, turns around, reverses, finds Anderson open over to Goggles, who didn't shoot the 3. Now to McFadden, who does, and it's a little bit long. Rebound. Could have had an over the back that time too, but no whistle called. Bringing it down is Brogg. Brogg, there's a shot out from outside. It's an air ball.
Yep.
And it'll go to the Tigers.
What's been interesting on offense is Adeline is playing a lot at the top. You know, she's getting the ball at the top of the key, not necessarily in the post. So they see something there they're trying to do.
Yeah, well, that's because she was playing a lot on the under the basket earlier against Powell. Now she's on top of the key. Here is Goggles. Goggles behind the timeline gets it off to McFadden just in time. McFadden has a trap, and she gets fouled over there. You know, it's a tendency they dribble themselves into the into the trap.
Yep. At the place you don't want to dribble to.
Exactly. So we have a personal foul, and let's see that I don't have a number 13 here, do we? Let's see if we've got a 13 on our roster.
We don't.
There's a shot from the corner, and it's Hayden Goggles again. Boy, she's got 3 baskets, and it's 7-3 Lander on our WRTA. On our WYO Today scoreboard. That was a 3, by the way, by Goggles from the corner. Star Valley looking to answer back now. On top of the key, we have Johnson. And there's a nice steal by McFadden. She slows it up. They're going to run the offense now over to Goggles. Goggles has her pocket picked, and we have a foul that's going to be called on Goggles trying to get the ball back.
Just a lot of hustle in there.
Yeah, sure was. That was a great steal. And first personal foul on Lander, and 1 personal foul on the Star Valley Braves. So we'll have to put that one down there. We don't have her number. Didn't come in on the scoreboard or on the program. There's always one or two of those, early in the season. The coaches don't get all the numbers right. Star Valley to take the ball out of bounds. Dandridge has it into Engelhardt. Engelhardt across the key goes to Johnson underneath the basket. Ball's knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Braves. So Lander gets it on the backcourt. 2:45 to go, period one. Lander leading 7-3 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard.
There's Star Valley extending that defense now.
Yeah, they sure are. They've come up to half court to meet the Tigers. Goggles with it on the near side in the corner. McFadden back to Goggles. She wanted to shoot the three. Now she pops one from two, and it's not good. Rebound pulled out of the air nicely by Dandridge, and we go the other way. She slows it down, pops it over to Brogg. Brogg holding the ball just outside the arc. Near side now. Dandridge has it again. And there's a shot from the other side. It's short, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Nice rebound that time. And pulling down the rebound was Kiera Lincoln. Okay, they're back in the forecourt now. Underneath, there's Lincoln. Turnaround shot is bouncing around, not good, and Star Valley gets the rebound. Good hustle on the rebound there.
Good hustle, little too impatient on that shot, I think.
Yeah, Johnson got the rebound. Yeah, well, you want to score. So, when they get that open shot, they're going to do it. And I don't fault them for that at all.
No.
Here's Engelhardt again, playmaker for the Lady Braves, to Johnson, Cambry Johnson. And the ball's knocked away from her. There's a steal by the Tigers, Kiera Lincoln. She holds it up underneath the basket, knocked away out of bounds. Good defensive move that time by Christensen for Star Valley. Coming in now, Sheridan Coles. The starter is coming in for Engelhardt. And for the Lander Tigers, let's see, we have got Celicia Carasona coming back into the lineup for Lander. Also entering for the first time, Sandra St. Clair. Lander has the ball under the Star Valley basket. Ball's tipped away, picked up by the Tigers. Anderson has it. She's in the paint. Stops, whirls around, puts up the shot. Oh, it's a little off to the right side. Not good.
Everything was good.
Yeah, everything was good except didn't drop.
Yep.
58 seconds to go. Here's a drive by Star Valley. Up, off, not good by Christensen. Rebound goes to Lander's Kiera Lincoln. Lincoln down at the baseline on the corner in the near side. She off to St. Clair in the middle of the paint now. Can't shoot. Whistle, foul. That'll be a foul on Sheridan Coles, and that'll be their second.
Good ball movement again. They're getting the ball to everybody that they need to get touched. And
this is something, Alan, that we didn't see last year. The Tigers didn't have that kind of ball movement. So Coach Drew Powell has instituted some new plays here. In the corner, there's a shot, and it's a three ball by Corazona. Yeah, splash is right. It's 10-3 Lander. 30 seconds to go here, and has it for Star Valley. Off now to Coles. Coles at the free throw line loses the basketball, but it's picked right back up. Picking up the ball is Johnson. 10 seconds to go here. Whistle and a 3-second zone. That's the first one we've had all season. Yeah. Usually you can tell because the crowd is yelling,
right,
3 seconds.
They're really helping the ref most of the time.
Yeah, 8 seconds to go. Tigers coming down the court. McFadden has it in the corner. 4 seconds to go. She better shoot it or bounce it underneath. Whistle, and we have a foul just before the buzzer.
Yep.
And it's going to be against Star Valley, and Lander will go to the free throw line here. Personal foul is going to be called on 21, and that is Brogg. I don't have a 21.
Or was it 12?
Or was it 12? Erickson.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, number 2. Yeah, so
the officials do it backwards for me. They'll do the 2 and the 1,
Yep.
and it should be the 1 and the 2 in my mind. Well, they're going to take the break, so we're going to take a break and come back. Not a shooting foul, so the Tigers will have some time to talk it over with Coach Drew Powell.
West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you from Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, and the Lander Lady Tigers facing the Star Valley Braves. The Lady Braves from Class 4A, so we've got a Class 3A and a Class 4A matchup this morning, and right now Lander's on top 10-3. Alan, what have you seen so far?
I've seen a lot of good defense for sure. What I like on offense is seems like they're running a good set, being patient, and getting good shots.
Star Valley takes it in on the far side, and bringing it down court is Bailey Erickson. Erickson off to Emily Dana. Now here's the big center for the team, Christensen. Off to Erickson again. She throws up a shot and is fouled. Yeah, that was going to be Adeline Anderson, I think, that picks up that personal foul. And let's
Lady Tiger foul on the play, assist to Kendall McFadden.
No, Kendall McFadden gets the foul. Number 2.
First foul.
Yeah, the way Anderson reacted, I thought it was on her. Here's a free throw coming up and not good by Bailey Erickson. So far, they're 1 for 3 in the game from the free throw line is Star Valley. Just underway in the second quarter here in Lander, Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, the second day of the Bill Strannigan Classic. Second free throw is good, so it's 10-4 now on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Bringing the ball down court for the Tigers is Carasona. She hands it off to Lincoln. Lincoln on the far side in the corner. Anderson, she brings it all the way out on top, kicks it to McFadden. McFadden looking for some help there. She backs off now. The 5-second count starts again, then she gets it over to Lincoln, now on the near side. St. Clair has it. Dribbles back out on top. Lander being very patient.
Yeah.
In the middle it goes. Here's a long one up just off the back of the heel by Lincoln. Rebound pulled down. We've got a 2-on-1 break for Star Valley, and the ball's knocked away by St. Clair. Really good move by St. Clair, and we're going to have traveling call on Lander. You can't sit on your butt and move when you got the ball.
Move and pass.
Yeah, that's a travel, no doubt about it. 10-4. Now we've got some wholesale changes. Kenley Engelhardt is coming back into the game. Also, Delancey Brogg is back in for Star Valley. So Star Valley has it under the Lander basket. That's Dandridge with it. Dandridge, long pass inbounds to Engelhardt. Engelhardt makes a move, kicks it outside. There's a long shot from three-point range. No. Anderson high for the rebound for Lander on that missed shot. And bringing the ball down is Kiera Lincoln, and it's knocked out of bounds by Star Valley. Those kind of plays always worry me a little bit because you're running down the side, and there's a very good possibility you could lose the ball out of bounds very easily.
Or step out of bounds, right about the pressure there.
That's right. Lander finally decides St. Clair will take it out. And Coach Drew Powell yelling out some instructions. There's the inbounds pass very nicely. Over to McFadden now. On the far side, shot for 3. Good. Nothing but net. Wow.
Good shot. Squared up. Made a nice shot.
13-4, 9-point lead. They're trying to respond. Engelhardt has a player control foul. And Anderson is down on the court. Boy, she got walloped. And Anderson is down, and here comes the trainer out for the Lander Tigers. And she's holding her head.
Yeah, I think she did come back and hit the back.
Yeah, that. So we've got a little bit of time out on the floor, and we'll be back right after this.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
.381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located.
Okay, Ernie Over and Alan Mullins with us here from Lander Valley High School, the second day of the Strannigan Classic Basketball Tournament. And Anderson is going to go back to the training room. The Lander trainer is taking her back. She walloped the back of her head and the backside there when she was the victim of that charging call by Kenley Engelhardt. But coming in to replace her in the lineup, let's see, we have Karasana, we have Fadden, we have Goggles. Goggles is back in now for her, and also in there is Kiera Lincoln for the Tigers. And Goggles gets her pocket picked right there just before mid-court. Here's a long shot by Engelhardt, up off, not good. Fight for the rebound goes to the maroon and gold. On the corner, underneath, there's the drive. Oh, way overshot, ball knocked out of bounds off Star Valley.
That was great defense. You know, she just stood straight, arms straight up, no chance of a foul, and forced that bad shot.
You know, that's the hardest thing for some of these young players to know. You don't have to lean in. Just put your hands straight up in the air.
Don't have to swat.
Coruscant has a bad pass that's picked off. Rushing to the basket, Dandridge shots up, and it falls in. So Dandridge gets her second basket off the Lander turnover, and it's now 13 Lander, 6 Star Valley. 5:32 to go here, first half of play in Lander. Long pass all the way down court, all the way in the corner to Coruscant. Now on top. They've got to be a little more crisp with these passes. They almost had another one intercepted.
Yep, a little lazy, a little bit.
Here's Goggles on the far side. She moves across the key. Bounce pass over to McFadden. Now back to Goggles. Goggles about 12 feet out. Gives it off to Kiera Friday. Friday working midway between the two lines on top of the key now to Lincoln. Here is Karasana for three. It brushes the net, but we need to go through the hoop first, don't we?
Right. Right on line.
Yeah, it was right on line. It was a great shot. Just didn't have enough oomph on it. So Star Valley gets it now with 4:54 to go. A couple of subs didn't get in time, so we'll have those at the next break. Engelhardt walks it down into the forecourt for the Lady Braves. Underneath, there's a give and go, beautiful block on the play, and it's going to be called a held ball. Tell you what, that was Celicia Karasana. That was a great move.
That was a good move. Yeah, she anticipated, got to the right spot.
You know, 9 times out of 10, officials will call that a foul. But this time it was clean. She had her hand only on the ball, and a timeout called by Drew Powell, and we'll be back with more after this.
Main Street in Riverton.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you from Bob Carey Memorial Field. As you know, Bob Carey was my coach, and
Really?
We won the state championship in 1968. And the next year, this gym opened. So it's been here a long time.
It's been here.
And they really refurbished it now. This is about the 3rd remodeling we've had in the gym, and this one I think is the best. It's really a good-looking look here in Lander. Down court, Lincoln has it in the corner. Kiera Friday for 3.
Kiera Friday!
That was a great shot. They left her open. Oh. And we have a player down on the other side. This time she was off to the races and got tangled up in her own feet and went down.
Yep.
And we're going to have a substitution come in. Now the coach, Cade Erickson's coming out to take a look at her. He's taking his time.
Checking in for the Lady
She hit that knee hard.
Yeah, she was running real fast and tripped over herself and just hit down on the floor with that knee first. I think coming in to replace her is going to be Sheridan Coles. And, these things hurt. That you're going full speed and you whack your knee. That's not fun.
No.
4:21 to go until halftime. Lander has a 6-point lead on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. It's Lander Valley Lady Tigers 16 and the Star Valley Braves 6. Battle of the Valleys here today.
It is. Yes, it is.
A long time ago, of course, you'll remember this, Alan, they always refer to it as Afton Star Valley, but they just dropped the Afton after a while, and now it's Star Valley High School.
That's quite the facility. I mean, all of their facilities are.
Oh, they're top-notch over there. We did a football game from Braves Field here a couple of years ago, and it's really interesting, the home field advantages that you have in a bad weather situation. The field is crowned, so it drains right onto the opponent's sideline, That's one of the fun things. Okay, the Lander trainer is coming out to help. Lander has an athletic trainer on the staff, which is really a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see her back or not. Look at that big red mark on her knee.
Yeah, she's hurt.
Okay, Star Valley will have the ball out underneath the Lander basket. 4:21 to go, second quarter. And here's the inbounds pass, goes into the corner. On top of the key now, Johnson has it. She tries to drew the baseline, but she's blocked out, passes off Star Valley and out of bounds. That's good defense there.
That is good defense.
And I'm looking, I need to go back here to find the Star Valley. There we are. I think we might have a, nope, there's no 13 on the on their roster. Whistle a foul, a blocking foul on Star Valley. That'll be Englehart's second.
One thing we're seeing already is not as many turnovers as last night.
Last night was turnover city.
I think both teams had 10 or more by this time in the game.
Yeah, and we only have 9 total already. Goggles to take it out for Lander at the halfway mark of the second period. And here's Lincoln. Lincoln guarded very closely. Finally gets it over to Kiara Friday. Back over to Lincoln outside the arc on the far side outside. Now on the near side, Goggles has it. She backs up just under the timeline. Now makes a move to the left side underneath to McFadden. Off to Anderson. Boy, that was a good setup, or to Mulholland. Mulholland, unfortunately, couldn't handle the pass.
Yeah, they had the right passing pattern.
Oh, here's Friday foul as she goes to the basket. I tell you what, the Red Sea parted there, and Kiara Friday saw it and went in there.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want to go attack that basket. And most of the time, good things happen.
Okay, at the line for the Lander Tigers is Kiara Friday. It's her first free throw of the game, Alan. And it's a little bit weak. Hits the front of that rim. She'll get one more. Team fouls, 3 on Star Valley and 1 on Lander so far here in the second period. 3:28 to go. Second one's good. Well, you have to get that first one to get the range.
Yeah.
And she got the range. Star Valley quickly down the floor. Erickson with it. There's a shot from the corner for 3. It's not good, and it's saved by Star Valley. Dana with the save. Kicks it out on top of the key to Coles. Coles on the right side goes over to Dandridge. We haven't heard her name much. There's another free ball.
Good shot.
Erickson gets that out, and it's 17-9 now. And there's a long pass down court, knocked out of bounds by Star Valley. I taking my rose-colored glasses off, and I thought Friday touched that last.
I know. I was kind of surprised there, too.
Yeah. Coming into the game now is Christensen for Star Valley, and coming out for a little breather is Sheridan Coles. Lander has the ball. There's the bounce pass into Mulholland. Beautiful block on the play by Christensen. She was in the right spot at the right time, just hit nothing but ball, knocked it out. 2:50 to go here until halftime. Inbounds pass to Mulholland. Kicks it out to Lincoln. Now there's a ball.
A touch. That's a touch.
Yeah, it's a touch, so Tigers don't get the backcourt violation. McFadden brings it down for Lander off to Friday. Friday operating on the far side. Almost traveled with the ball. Gives it to McFadden. Star Valley's playing really, really tight. And there's a bad pass intercepted by the Braves. They slow it down, going to try to set up the offense here. In the corner, there's another shot for three that's an air ball. That was by Dana. Tigers come up with the rebound. Kiera Lincoln gets the rebound off the Goggles. She's got a lane, lays it up and scores.
Left hand, tough shot.
You know, she saw the lane open up, and we have a whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Austin Bagley. So it's an and one for Goggles. That's a great, she was the leading scorer last night in the game, and she's got a great touch.
She does.
If you've always watched the Lander Tigers run and gun teams from the past, I tell you, Goggles fits right into that mold.
She does, yep.
2:08 to go, 19-9, 10-point lead.
Basket good.
Yeah, the basket was good, so it's one shot. Even the officials have to double check sometimes.
Yep.
I'm glad they do. Okay, here's the shot by Goggles, and it is nothing but net. Okay, so it's 20-9, 11-point lead, largest of the game. Down court for the Braves. You know, I think this team, Allen, has more ponytails than any team we've seen so far.
I think so.
Yeah, which is one. Powell didn't have that many.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go. There's a nice shot up by Dana off the back of the rim. And Mulholland gets the rebound, and coming over the top of the back is Star Valley. And we're going to have a foul, I think, on Bagley.
But the Tigers are just boxing out every shot. They're in the right position. And
well, you know, that's what you need to do. Here's some good news, Ellen.
Yeah, she's coming out.
Yeah, Aslan Anderson is back, heading to the bench after being looked at by the training staff. 15 foul, and under the new rules this year, Mulholland will have some free throws here. Shot's good. Mulholland, her first point of the game. Yeah, they change the team fouls after every period. So we've reached 5 here in the second period. Shots up, good.
And good.
Boy, that ripped the nylons right there. Yeah. That's the other word we were looking for was nylon. Really.
That was it.
I think we called it polyester before. Here's a long shot off. Not good. Rebound is going to be pulled down by Dana. She puts a shot up and she draws a foul. Well, that was a good rebounding battle that time. Star Valley won it, and the personal foul goes against Zoe Mulholland.
Star Valley's shooting a lot of threes. I don't know if they've made one yet, but
they haven't. They've only made. Oh yeah, they've made one. Bailey Erickson had one. Here's the free throw off to the right side, not good. So Emily Dana misses the first free throw. Whistle, and coming into the Lander lineup is Alicia Carasona, and coming out is McFadden. Well, Anderson's put on her warm-up jacket, so I don't know if she's coming back or not.
They might have to. That looked bad.
The second shot goes up, and it goes in. So it's 22-10 now, a minute and a half to go. First half of play here in the Strannigan Classic in Lander. There's Goggles. Goggles has her pocket picked again. That was really good defense by Austin Bagley. She has it on the far side, on top of the key now to Erickson. Erickson backs up a little bit, looks to the left-hand side, throws out of bounds. Well, I tell you what, she had the right idea, but the player she was looking for cut
was
inside.
already gone.
Yeah, the play went outside. So, minute 12 to go, 22-10, Lander Valley with the lead. Here comes Goggles down the floor. Around the horn. Kiera Friday with it now on top. She doesn't find the lane this time, but kicks it off to Mulholland in the corner. Mulholland looking for help. Bounces it on top. Goggles has it. Goggles on the left side wing now. Goes over to Carasona.
45 seconds.
Yep, and she loses the ball. I think she bounced it off her knee.
Yeah.
Turnover by the Tigers. So with 36 seconds to go, there's a long drive and a personal foul. Boy, you should have let her go that time because she wasn't going to make the basket. She was way too far outside.
Yeah.
So Carasona picks up her first personal foul, and going to the free throw line, Bailey Erickson, who's 1 for 2 and has 4 points in the game. Now 5. She made that one. No effort at all. That just snapped the nylon right back. She checks the bottom of her shoe. Bounces it now, 3, 4, 5, 6, shoots, misses.
She should have did what she did the first time.
That's right.
Shoot.
Just shoot, yeah, too much preparation there. There's a long shot off, no good. Rebound by Star Valley. Here's another shot up, good. And that's Bailey Erickson. Bailey has got, 5-7 points. She's the leading scorer. She's got half of Star Valley's points. Lander now all alone under the basket. Friday, good.
Good shot. Good pass, good shot. 6 seconds. Let's see what they do here.
Let's see if they're going to try to shoot. 2 seconds to go. There's a long one, and it's an air ball. And we are now at halftime, and the Lander Valley Tigers have a 10-point lead. It's 24-14, and we'll be back with our Ranger Printers halftime show after this.
Visit highplainspower.org.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
The Stock Doc is proud to serve all of Fremont County and surrounding areas. They are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinarian medicine along with friendly and compassionate service. They service all pets of shapes and sizes between dogs and cows and cats and horses. They treat your animal like it's their own. The Stock Doc.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway, when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County, with 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton. RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Ernie Over and Alan with us today. Just had a brain freeze, Alan. Mullins, Alan Mullins.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yep.
And if you think the name's familiar, he's Stu Mullins' dad. So, and you were telling me earlier, Alan, that Stu Mullins got his start in Afton Star Valley.
He did. Yeah, he was a freshman coach at Marsh Valley High School in Idaho, and wanted to move to Wyoming, and they had a teaching position in Afton and a coaching position, and it was the girls sophomore job. So he was on that team, or that was on that coaching staff with Rob Erickson, which I think his son is the coach right now.
Yeah, Cade.
Yeah, and
the girls, yeah.
So yeah, that was his first Wyoming coaching job, was the Star Valley girls sophomore team.
Yeah. And here we are. Now he's had a state championship in Riverton. He's had a state championship in Lander. And things are going well for Coach Mullins.
Yeah, it's been a good run for him. And I think this season he's going to be working hard.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost a lot of scoring punch in graduation, about 30 points a game. And it's kind of hard to make that up.
It is.
You know, by the end of the season, like he told me in the interview we did here last week, you know, you just have to point toward those district and regional tournaments and be going then.
That's right. Yep, that's where you want to be, playing your best, and the Tigers, you know, usually are that way. They're usually peaking a little bit towards the end.
Let's talk a little bit about the first half stats, and of course we want to remind you that for your sporting program needs, we'll take care of it at the Ranger Printers, 421 East Main in Riverton. Ranger Printers at wyotoday.com. If you need to call them, 307-856-2244. They did the program here today, and you know, they do one of the best programs in the whole state of Wyoming.
It's really nice. It's laid out, all the teams. Yep, done a great job.
Looking at Lander's halftime statistics for the Tigers, Hayden Goggles, who was the leading scorer last night against Powell, has 8 points and is the leading scorer today. Tigers have put up 3 threes in the game so far. Pretty even scoring for the Tigers. Kiera Friday has 5. And then with 3 points each, Sandra St. Clair, Celicia Carasona, and Kiera Lincoln, and 2 points, Zoe Mulholland. On the other side, for the Star Valley Lady Braves, they're led in scoring by Bailey Erickson. She has their only three-pointer of the game, has a total of 7 points. Then we go down to Katie Dandridge with 4, and then 2 players with 1 each, Kenley Engelhardt and Emily Dana. Lander led at the end of the first period 10-3, and they outscored the Lady Braves 14-11 in that second stanza, and that's where we are at halftime. 24-14, a 10-point lead by Lander.
Yeah, very nice. You know, pretty clean game so far. Not a lot of turnovers, and the things that I think on the offensive end, we're doing a great job of just getting the right plays in, being patient, and getting the ball, in a scoring position. So far, so good.
That's the key word, I think, what you just said, Alan, was patience. You have a tendency when you get the ball to want to shoot it. And that's what happened last year with Lander. They were firing up bombs all the time. Now they're working it in, looking for that open shot. And we've had a couple of really nice layups here in this first period, or first half.
Yeah, if we had a shot chart, we'd probably have 4 or 5 green dots right in the key.
Right. So we've got about a minute to go here before we start the second half. And, we're going to take one more commercial break, and then we'll be back with the second half right after this.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Okay, here we go. Ernie Over and Alan Mullins with us, with you from Lander Valley High School, the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, and the Lady Tigers, Alan, will get the ball to start second half.
Yeah, let's see if they can pick up that momentum that they just finished with and keep us going.
Exactly, and it's Goggles that takes it out. She goes into Lincoln. Lincoln, whistle, travel. Well, we talked about the lack of turnovers, and we get one to start the second half. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Star Valley will come back. They're now trailing 24-14 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Kenley Engelhardt brings it all the way down in the corner, almost not looking for it, was Christensen, and she throws it away. You think, well, she was just there.
Right, yeah.
Tossed it, and then she was gone. Okay, Tigers have it on the turnover, and it's Lincoln that brings it down the court for Lander. Very closely guarded over to Goggles. Now Mulholland has it. She's kind of sort of in the corner, but not quite. On top to Mulholland, now to Goggles. Goggles, she has an open lane there for a second, didn't see it. Off to Kiera Lincoln. Another three, her second of the game, Alan, and it's 27-14.
That looks like her spot right there on that baseline.
Here's a shot by Erickson, and she answers. Erickson now with 10 in the game, and quickly Coach Kate Erickson calls a timeout, and we'll be right back.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Lander has a 10-point lead on Star Valley, the Lady Braves. 27-17 is our score. 7 minutes to go here in the third period of play. No fouls yet in this period. Lander will have it in the backcourt, and here come the Braves. They're starting to put a little pressure on in the backcourt now.
Yeah, little full court.
Yep, here's the pass over to Goggles. Over to Lincoln now, back to Goggles. In the forecourt, underneath, wide open, shots up and good.
That's how you break that press. Pass, 3 passes.
3 passes, you break the pass and get a couple of points at the end. Nice job by the Lady Tigers. That's one of the better executed inbound plays that we've seen.
It is, and they're heating up a little bit.
Yeah, here's Cambry Johnson just hit a 3 from the corner, so it's a 29-20, 9-point lead by the Tigers. Here's the play. Oh, bad pass, thrown away. Results in a turnover, and we go the other way. Down court with it is Coles on top of the key. She launches a 3 that bounds off the front of the iron. Not good. McFadden gets the rebound for the Tigers. Off to Goggles. Now back to Lincoln. She stops at the free throw line and hits it.
Good jump stop. Good shot.
Nice play. 31-20. Lander with the lead. Star Valley coming back now. They're playing a little more aggressively here in the third period. Oh, the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to Lander. Okay. No. It's going to go to Star Valley. Well, that was an interesting one. We've had a couple interesting possession calls.
Yep.
That could have gone either way, and it goes to Star Valley. So taking it out is Emily Dana. Dana, long inbounds past Danridge. On top of the key, Engelhardt has it. She's just bouncing the ball around, doing a little bit of dribbling. Now it goes on top. Turnover. Lander has it. 2-on-1 break. There. Goggles underneath, is fouled as she tried to go up, and she'll have an opportunity here. So a personal foul called. And that was an interesting play. Rather than go and take the bad shot, she stopped for the good shot and then allowed herself to be fouled.
Yep. Yeah, that's good decision making.
Here's Mulholland now for the Tigers with the ball on top of the key off to Lincoln. In the corner, ball gets away from Lincoln and out of bounds. So Star Valley has it with 5.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Down court, Engelhardt almost has it stolen away, knocked away. Picked up by Johnson. Round the horn, back to Engelhardt on the near side, the right wing. There's a long pass underneath. In the corner to Dana. She doesn't shoot. Pops it on top to Engelhardt. She wants to shoot, and she throws up a prayer. It's not answered. And rebounding it is Lincoln. Lincoln for the Tigers. Near side. On top to Goggles. Lander leading 31-20, and a pushing foul on Engelhardt. And that'll be her third.
That could be something a little bit later.
Christensen coming in, replacing Engelhardt in the Star Valley lineup. Lander will have it on the far side, right in front of the student section. They're not wearing camouflage tonight.
No.
The Lander student section, almost 90% of them had camouflage on last night.
That didn't work.
No, we still saw them, yeah. Here's Goggles underneath to McFadden. McFadden puts it up and one.
Yeah.
Wow. That was.
Stayed with that.
She was too far under the basket, and she made herself move out and drew the foul. That was really good decision-making by Kendall Fadden. Coming into the game now is Dagan Reinhardt, the first time we've seen her this season.
Yeah.
Reinhardt is in, and McFadden with 4 points is going for the old-fashioned 3. And it's no good. It's too strong off the back of the iron. 4.5 minutes to go now. Star Valley back on the attack. Bounces out of bounds. It'll stay. It went right off of Reinhardt's ankle. 4:28 to go. Third period. I have to talk to Cyril again. He hasn't changed the quarters yet. Athletic director running the scoreboard tonight, this morning. Well, it is morning. Hey, Sheridan Coles has it now. She drives all. Oh, she traveled. No call. Yep. And now she knocks it out of bounds, and it'll go to Lander. Oh, they're going to say Star Valley ball.
Okay.
Well, those are judgment calls.
Well, it's early morning, too.
That's right. It's early morning, too. Officiating in this tournament, in this series, has been really good.
Yeah. There hasn't been really any point where they're a part of the game.
Here's the inbounds pass stolen by the Lander Tigers by McFadden. Great steal by McFadden underneath the goggles, and she couldn't handle the ball. It was thrown behind her. Now we come the other way. There's Johnson. Johnson gives
good
it off to
recovery.
Erickson. Yeah, good. Oh, and she missed the layup and got that on the second time. So that was I don't see her on the list here. We're going to give her 2 points still. Okay, here we go. Lincoln with the ball for the Lander Tigers. Kind of a lazy pass, and coming up to get it was McFadden. There's a better pass. Around the horn it goes. McFadden on the left side wing.
Oh.
Stops. Better get moving there. Looks, there's a pass on top to Reinhardt. Over to Mulholland. Mulholland in the corner. Oh, it goes to McFadden. She's got a lane up and in.
Great. There was some fundamental basketball there. A pump fake, a jump stop, and use a backboard.
Absolutely. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go now in period number 3, and someone caught it, and there's now a 3 up on the scoreboard. Maybe they heard us. 35-22, Lander with the lead over Star Valley. Class 3A team against the Class 4A team. Of course, Star Valley's Class 4A. And we got to look at their boys team that came out during halftime, and they are a large team, tall. Yeah. Powell had a lot of physicality last night, and those kids were well built. And these Star Valley kids look like stalks of corn out there with some muscle on them. They were really tall. Here's McFadden underneath to Mulholland, knocked out of bounds by Star Valley. Lander will control. Now a whole bunch of changes. St. Clair coming in, Coruscant coming in, and who else came in? St. Clair, I've got St. Clair. Coruscant.
Lincoln, right, was new.
Lincoln, yeah, okay. Oh, number 1. Yeah, Brianna Lincoln. Okay, Lander has the ball underneath the basket for Star Valley. Kick it out now. St. Clair. Oh, she tries a bounce pass. You know, there's one thing when we do these games, there's one thing I just really don't like, and that's those bounce passes through the lane.
Right, especially that far out.
Yeah, that far out.
It works if you're inside a little bit, but that far out, yeah.
Yeah, you've got to be careful. That's a turnover almost every time. Okay, down court, Cambry Johnson. There's a long one for 3 off the glass.
The bank is open.
Yeah, she really, that's her 3rd tray of the game. Tigers coming down with 2 minutes to go, and double dribble. Well, we talked about the turnovers. Lander has 14 now, and Star Valley only 8.
Okay.
So the Tigers getting a little sloppy here with a big lead. 35-27, 8 points on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. After that 3 ball, Tori White with it. Now for Star Valley, gives it off to Johnson. Back on top of the key and back over to Johnson and out of bounds. And now 9 turnovers. Minute 37 to go here in the 3rd period. Lander leading by 8, 35-27. And there goes Lincoln, Brianna Lincoln. And the ball gets away. Turnover, Lander. 1-on-1 underneath the basket. There's Erickson. Shot's not good. Fight for the rebound is going to be a held ball.
You know, that was because of the defense. You know, she got right between the basket and made her shoot farther out. So great job.
Kiera Friday coming in, giving Zoe Mulholland a little bit of a blow. And taking it out of bounds is Dandridge for Star Valley. Long inbounds pass goes to Erickson. Erickson has really been racking up the points here in this morning's game, keeping Star Valley in this game. Here's a long one from the outside. Oh, by Dana. Her first basket of the game. It's a 3.
We got a 5-point game.
Yeah, it's down to 5 points with 60 seconds to go, third period. You ease up on the gas just a little bit, and the opponent comes back at you. So, and there's another almost turnover by Lander. St. Clair is fouled. She is fouled on the floor, and that'll be the 4th personal foul. And that's Johnson, her first. And Lander has it out underneath the basket. Carasana with it. There's a pass into Friday. Turnaround jumper is good.
Good play. That was a good play, good seal off, and it used that backboard. 2 points.
40 seconds to go, 37-30. Lander now by 7. Almost a steal there underneath the basket. Dana puts it up, and she draws the foul. Well, she didn't try it from outside this time and went inside and got the personal foul. Carasona with her second personal foul. And going to the line is Dana. She's 1 for 2 in the game. Takes a bunch of short dribbles, hits it. So she'll get another 6-point game now. She'll get another opportunity here. And I think Star Valley's maybe going to call timeout if she hits this. And she does. Nope.
No?
They didn't do it. I thought the coach was going to ask for a timeout. Okay, down court. Here's Lincoln. Off to Carasona. Top of the key. It goes to Reinhardt. Now St. Clair has it. Here's Kiera Friday. Has a lane off and is fouled as she goes to the basket. Yeah, I thought that was going to be off the glass, but she got fouled on her way up, and that knocked off the trajectory of it. And Hatterley picks up her first personal foul. I knew a Hatterley in Star Valley Ranch here a little while back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We were on the Wyoming State Parks and Cultural Resources Commission together.
Okay.
Let's see. And Kiera gets the free throw. She now has 8 points in the game. Is 2 for 3 from the line. And now 3 for 4. That was really nice.
Those are two good shots. We needed those.
Yeah, 17 seconds to go. Here, a 7-point lead by Lander. Star Valley brings it down. Sorry?
Look for Erickson to take this shot.
Yeah, really. Underneath, there's White. Her shot's up off, not good. Tip is, great block on the play. And the Tigers get the steal with 2 seconds to go. Underneath, and there's a good defensive move
that was good.
by Dana that prevented the shot. So we're at the end of 3 periods now, and the Lander Valley Lady Tigers have 39, and the Star Valley Lady Braves have 32.
Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
Back again at Lander Valley High School's Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse here in the second. We got that's 9, not 7. I'm doing the scorebook here at the same time, and Tell you what, it's a pretty good game so far. Landers led most of the way, but Star Valley is clawing their way back into this. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers.
Yeah, they scored 18 points in that last quarter.
Yeah, they did. 18 to 15
yeah.
for the Tigers. So this final 8 minutes is going to be exciting. 7-point lead now by the Tigers. There's the inbounds to Mulholland. To Lincoln. On the near side, Goggles has it. She's double teamed, gives it off to Lincoln, and she's fouled. And she's going to shoot 3 free throws because that was Engelhardt, and that is her 4th personal foul.
Foul against Lady Braves.
And going to the free throw line now for the Tigers, Kiara Lincoln.
Lincoln to the line, shooting 3. Back into
Yep, she'll get 3 shots here. 39-32, 7-point lead. Kiara toes the line. She's got those lime green tennis shoes on, too. Shot's good.
Bringing some good luck.
Yeah, exactly. We have a couple of Lander players with some electric shoes. Oh, that was an air ball. Whoopsie. All right, she's got one more. Goggles has got kind of a gray combination on her shoes. That was Kiera Friday with the pink one. And the second one, third one is up and good. So she got 2 of 3, and it's a 9-point game now, 41-32. 7:40 to go on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Down court, it's Bagley with the ball, and she throws it away. Good. Turnover. Picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln in the corner. Goggles. Goggles drives the baseline,
Great
kicks it out
there
on top. Mulholland, no, just a little bit short. Rebounded by Mulholland, though. On the near side, here's Friday under the basket. Oh, too much.
Oh.
It went right over the basket. That's what you call adrenaline, isn't it?
Yeah, that was.
7 minutes to go here now, third period. Star Valley with the ball. Lucky that they didn't get the score against them that time. With it is Dandridge. Dandridge on the right wing, almost traveled. Yeah. Underneath the basket, there is that European 3-step, and it goes off, rebounded by Dandridge for Star Valley. Underneath the basket, turnaround jumper's too strong by Sheridan Coles, rebounded by the Tigers. Mulholland gets it off to Goggles. Goggles all the way, and she draws the foul.
She hit that second gear there about 3/4 of the way, and she was going to the basket.
Yeah, that was, you could see that from up here.
Yeah.
Of course, I say up here, we're what, 5 rows up?
Yeah. Up in the Sky Suite.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the free throw. Good. So we've got Goggles with another basket. There with a free throw, I should say. Second one, good, just like the first one. So she gets 2, and Landers now up by 11, 43-32. Oh, my, yeah, that's great. Thank you. We have the Food Express here.
Yeah.
And on the far side outside, it's Dana underneath the basket. Give and go, and she is fouled. That's Dandridge. That was a good play by Star Valley. They were patient to set that one up, and the personal foul goes against Kiera Friday, her first. 6:19 to go at the free throw line is Dandridge. She has 4 points in the game. Her first free throw is good. That's nice form on that.
It was, yep.
Yep. Here comes the second free throw. And this one's not so good.
Not so good.
Whistle, and Lander will have the ball. They were across the line there.
Here comes that full court trap now.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Lincoln in the backcourt. Needs to get across the timeline. She races down underneath in the corner. McFadden can't show she traveled. They didn't pause. They didn't catch that one. That's the good thing when you got small feet, you know. Yep. And we have a player control foul underneath the basket.
There we go.
Okay, and this is going to go against Kiera Lincoln, her first. So 6 minutes to go in the game. Lander has a 10-point lead. Coming back into the lineup is Cambry Johnson and Bailey Erickson. Erickson, 15 points in the game so far, Alan.
Yeah, she's a player.
Yeah. And Star Valley moving left to right now. Under 6 minutes to go. Play to Coles. Coles on the right wing. Underneath it goes and back over to Christensen. She shoots. No, not good. Rebound Lander. Nice rebound that time. You know, Star Valley's got the height advantage, but Lander's getting the rebounds.
They are. They're getting good position.
Yeah, they're boxing out there, as you said before.
Yep.
There's a pass. Oh, there's a dangerous pass underneath McFadden for two. Oh. Boy, the Tigers pulled one out of the basket that time.
That went from the uh-oh to oh yes really fast.
That was almost a held ball. 45-33, a dozen-point lead, 5:15 to go. Here's Christensen at the free throw line, fires a shot that misses everything. Rebound goes to the Lander Tigers. It's Goggles, outlet pass, quickly down to Mulholland underneath the basket. Friday, Mulholland brings it back out. Goggles, they didn't rush it that time, did they,
didn't. Yeah, they pulled it back out.
They had an opportunity to try to run down there, but they were patient.
And now they're running their set.
Running the offense now. Friday's got a lane. Off the glass. No, too strong. Rebounded by Christensen with 4.5 minutes to go. Star Valley coming down the floor. That's Erickson. She's got 15 in the game, as I just said. There was almost a bad pass. Underneath the basket, Johnson tripped and what? 3 seconds.
3 seconds again.
Our second 3-second zone. Okay, so, and a timeout called, and we'll be right back after this.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Timeout's over. Lander 45, Star Valley 33, 4:23 to go. And Tigers will be on defense. Star Valley will have it underneath the Lander basket. And there's Dana. Long pass inbounds, almost picked off. Goes to Johnson, and she loses the handle, but it's picked up again. Lost the handle. They got it back. With it is Dana. Dana over to Erickson.
Playing a little zone now.
Yeah, they sure are, Lander is. There's a shot up, off, and no, not good. Tip is up, and no. And Lander comes away with the rebound. Good rebound by Lincoln. Lincoln brings it all the way down into the forecourt, down to the corner. Stop, shoots, it's not good.
Nothing wrong with that shot.
Nothing wrong with that shot, just a little short. Under 4 minutes to go now. Long pass down court for Star Valley. In the middle of the lane, ball's taken away. Another turnover by the Tigers. All the way down court. Lincoln, McFadden, off the glass and in.
Nice. Lots of good things going on there.
She's got 10 points now, and it's 47-33, 3.5 minutes to go. Tigers not giving up anything here. There's a pass in the middle that's knocked away and out of bounds, and Lander will get it. Well, that's good defense by the Tigers again.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that zone's kind of taken away that little inside out that they were doing, so
yeah, and
good move.
And of course, Star Valley wasn't used to that zone. All the way we go down, Lander had been playing man all game long. If I can get the word spit out here. Here's the Goggles underneath, in the corner it goes. Oh, it's too far. Bounces on the end line. turnover for Lander. And coming back into the game, we have Christensen and Dandridge for Star Valley. 3 minutes to go here in the game. Lander with a 14-point lead. They want to protect that and pick up their second W of the season.
Well, that would be big.
Game's not over yet, though. You can never count your baskets till the chickens hatches, or something like that.
Something like that.
Okay, here we go on the far side. Dana with it. Over to Christensen, around the horn. There's Erickson for three.
And just like that.
Just like that. So she now has 18 points and 1, 2, 3. That's her fourth tray of the game. And it's a 9-point lead now, or 11-point lead. Tigers have it. There's Mulholland outside the arc on the right wing in the corner. Friday out on top to Goggles. Across the court it goes. McFadden, she faked the shot. Underneath, all alone, is Friday. Oh, her shot was too short. Tigers rebound,
Back
though.
out. Let's go.
Here's a shot by Lincoln for three. That's too long. 2:17 to go in the game.
Well, they got about 40 seconds off the clock on that possession.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Dandridge gives it off to Christensen, whose shot was partially blocked, and the Tigers' Goggles gets the rebound. Player on the floor for Star Valley. McFadden underneath Goggles for two.
Once again, lots of good things. They got the right spot, everybody in the right space. Good pass, good shot.
49-36, 2 minutes to go. We'll be right back right after we listen to.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Back again at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Ernie over and our brand new color man here, Alan Mullins, yes. I don't know why. Second time today, I just had a brain freeze.
It's early.
It's early.
But now we have coffee, so
we now have coffee. Yeah, we've only worked. This is our second game together, folks.
Yep.
I think it's working pretty well, Alan.
I do too.
Yeah. And the Star Valley Braves will have the ball in the backcourt. Lander leading 49-36. Minute 54 to go. In this one, then we'll have the boys contest. Here's the inbounds pass to Erickson. She has 18 points in the game, leads all scorers. Christensen in the middle at the free throw line, kicks it out to Dana. Dana back outside to Erickson. Erickson back over to Dana. There's a long three that's an air ball. Picked out of the air by Star Valley. Here's Erickson for three. No, not good. Lander with the rebound, and she is fouled. Yep, there's a little push. They got all tangled up there, and the personal foul on Dana. So that's her second foul. Third team foul. 90 seconds to go in the game. Lander looking good right now. And there's Goggles down.
Take care of the ball.
Yep, take care of the ball. Pass underneath, though. That was, into double trouble, and it got taken away.
The jinx.
Yeah, that's right. Talk about how great their passing is, then that happens.
Yep.
Underneath, there's a shot. Up, off, not good. Lander rebounds it. McFadden has it. She breaks it into the forecourt and slows it down. 1 minute to go in the game. In the corner, falling down is Friday. And the reason she fell down is she got a little nudge that time from Terry White.
Little assistance.
Yeah. First personal foul on White. So 4 team fouls, and here come the subs back in for Lander with under a minute to go now. We'll get you caught up on them. We have Brianna Lincoln in the game. We have Dagan Reinhardt in the game. We also have Celicia Carasona. Sandra St. Clair is in the game. There's a shot up, and almost in by Reinhardt. But she'll have 2 free throws now. That's the 5th foul. And it goes against Christensen. That's her first personal foul. And at the line, Dagan Reinhardt. She hasn't scored. This is her first game on the floor, and she gets in the scorebook. First one is good, 50-36. Tigers looking real good right now. Next shot in the air.
Good.
Ooh, swish. Okay, 51-36, 15-point lead. Star Valley trying to get some easy shots. Oh, there was a little travel. That wasn't called. But I think with the score the way it is, they're not going to call those. Ball knocked out of bounds. Lander will have it with 43 seconds to go. 51-36, Lander Valley with the lead. And they're in the backcourt. Star Valley still not giving up on that full court pressure. They ease up just a bit, let Lander get it. Bringing the ball down, Carasona almost all the way down court. Gives it off, Mulholland, a shot up off, not good. Rebounded by Star Valley, 28 seconds to go. Long pass down court to White. White off to Christensen. Oh, she traveled. Oh, no. Another one. And we have a foul on Lander under the basket. That was actually a pretty good block.
It was. You know, one thing that's kind of standing out here, too, Lander's in pretty good shape for this early in the season. I mean, they're playing hard. They're beating the other team down the other end of the floor. So that's a good sign.
Personal foul called that time on one of the players.
30,
yeah, it's number 30, yeah. So that's Dandridge. At the free throw line now for Lander. Off the glass and in. That's Sandra St. Clair. St. Clair gets it. They got the really long ponytail that covers up the number. But we get to know their faces after a few games.
Yeah.
Next shot, nothing but net.
Two good shots.
53-36, 15 seconds left. Lander's going to win their second of the season and their second in a row. And Star Valley trying to get one last shot. There's Erickson. Boy, she off the back of the iron. She gets her own rebound and is fouled with 1/10 of a second to go.
Did you see Lincoln box out that three?
Yep.
You know, that's going to pay off. That's fundamental basketball right there.
That really is. Zoe gets her third foul, and Erickson going to the free throw line for 2 shots. She can hit 20 points if she hits both of these. In the air, boink, and good. You know, that's one of those funny shots. It hits the heel of the rim and bounces straight up in the air and straight back down.
And these are brand new rims, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Everything in here is new. Next shot. That one didn't have to boink. It just went in. She's got 20 for the game. And that's the contest. The final score, Lander Valley 53 and Star Valley 38. Lander wins the Valley, Battle of the Valleys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good
we'll
win.
be back with our post-game show after this.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Your tech.
Okay, back again at Lander Valley High School, where the Lady Tigers have now gone 2-0 with a 53-38 win over the Star Valley Lady Braves. And looking at the scorebook, we've got Hayden Goggles leading all scorers with 12. 2 players with 10 each, Kendall McFadden and Kiera Lincoln. 9 points by Kiera Friday, 5 points by Sandra St. Clair, 3 by Celicia Carasona. We have 2 points each by Zoe Mulholland and Dagan Reinhardt. For the Star Valley Braves, let's see, we've got 1 point by Engelhart. We have 20 points by Bailey Erickson, 3 by Cambry Johnson. We have 5 points by Katie Dandridge, 6 by Emily Dana, and 2 by number 13. We didn't have her number down there. So Lander Valley with the win, and our player of the game will, let's take a look down here and see if we can get our player of the game on the Click It or Ticket postgame show, brought to you by Gatorade. And today we're going to go with Kendall McFadden. She had 10 points all in the second half, and that really helped the Tigers maintain their lead and get the victory here today. 53-38 the final. Thanks for joining us on the Click It or Ticket postgame show. And right now we are going to take a break. The boys game is coming up next, and stay right here on KFCW 93.1 and YO Today YouTube.
West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
.381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Wyo Glass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyo Glass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyo Glass is Lander.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you.
Welcome to the pregame show here before the Lander Valley Tigers take on the Star Valley Braves. And, Alan, we had a chance here earlier when Star Valley came out to warm up at halftime of the girls' game. What do they have back there in the Wyoming range? Is that, what forest is that? They cut some trees here, and they're on the floor now for Star Valley.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's a big physical-looking team again.
Yep. We have a score from Riverton halftime. It was the Riverton girls 25 and Rollins 17. And the Thermopolis girls defeated Moorcroft this morning 48-26 in the action that they are playing across the state of Wyoming. So it's the Lander boys against the Star Valley Braves. And, last night, what did I just knock out? Oh, I knocked something off. No, not important. Last night, the Lander Valley Tigers had their first game of the season, and it was against that very, very tough and physical Powell team. And I think they're going to have another one here.
They are. It's going to be not different in terms of, I think, the style of play. But I think they found out some things last night. I think Lander's going to get Taylon Whelan back today. And that should help a little bit with at the point guard position, which they struggled with a little bit last night.
Yeah, they sure did. But it was good to see them not give up. They played the entire game.
Yeah, they want to win. They're out there doing everything they can, and they have pretty high expectations for themselves. So we'll hopefully see some marked improvement in this game.
We're going to go to our Sutherland's starting lineup here in our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show. Now, Sutherland's starting lineups, and you want to take that, Alan, for Star Valley?
Yes, so Star Valley is going to start with number 2, P.J. Horsley. He's a senior. Number 3, Cash Lancaster. He's also a senior. Number 5, Bryson Neal, also a senior. Number 24, Max Jensen, a senior. And the final senior, number 35, Simon Gaskell. So 5 seniors for the Star Valley Braves.
And last night, Coach Stu Mullins went with Parker Sixby, Finn McFadden, Keaton Iron Eyes, Bennett Washburn, and Brooklyn John as his starting lineup. That was brought to you by Sutherland's, Fremont County's home improvement center. And now we're going to see if the information we got was correct. You never know.
Yep, that's right.
Sometimes these coaches will go and make a last-minute second change.
Yep, that's right.
So far, so good. P.J. Horsley coming out for the Star Valley Braves, followed by Cash Lancaster. There are 2 Lancasters on this team. That's Cash. Bryson Neal, he's a tall young man. Starter Max Jensen, wearing number 24. He looks like a point guard. He's a little smaller. And the tallest guy out there is 35, Simon Gaskell. So they've got a lot of height there in the Star Valley Braves. Gaskell, the tallest guy out there, and Brian Neal, the second tallest. They did have one kind of sort of dunk during their warm-ups.
Yep.
Parker Sixby is going to go for the Lander Tigers. Also Finn McFadden, also starting for the Tigers, Keaton Iron Eyes. And we've got Bennett Washburn. So it looks like we're going to go with the same starting lineup, Alan, that we had last night.
Yep. We do have a new player, Taylon Whelan, that's just down tonight, so we'll probably see, or this morning, we'll probably see him pretty early in.
It's hard not to say tonight, isn't it?
It is.
I know.
It feels like tonight.
Yeah, I've said it so many times. It's a morning basketball game. Here we are at 11:30 in the morning. And we've got the big, tall dude, Simon Gaskell, stepping in against a much taller, or a much shorter, I should say, Finn McFadden. Let's see how high Finn can jump here to start this game. Well, he almost matched him.
Yeah, he contested that.
And the ball goes over to Cash Lancaster of the Star Valley Braves, around the horn to Jensen. Back over to Horsley. Jensen has it in the middle. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Lancaster. He pops it on top. Now in the corner on the far side, that goes to Jensen. Jensen, whoa! And we have a blocking foul on Parker Sixby.
So the Landers coming out in their little 2-3 zone here, and it's so far so good.
Yeah, and that's the one thing you want to mix up your defenses depending on what the offense shows you. And right now, Tigers are in the zone. There's a long pass underneath. It goes to Gaskell. Shots up off, not good. Rebound goes to Bennett Washburn. Boy, he crawled the ladder on that one to get that rebound. Here's Brooklyn John at the free throw line. Tries to get it inside. The ball's knocked away. Turnover Lander all the way down. Shot's good by Bryson Neal. And it goes 2-0 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here's Finn McFadden off to Parker Sixby for 3, and it bounces behind the backboard. That'll give the ball to Star Valley.
It's a good shot. Good. It was in rhythm. I think he'll get that to drop.
Play just starting, 2-0 Star Valley. We've played 58 seconds so far of the game.
Oh,
that was a travel. Bryson Neal, they didn't call that one. Well, it's early in the season.
It is.
We're going to give everyone a break here. There's another travel, but they caught that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're even now. That wasn't a makeup. That was a real travel.
That happened.
Brooklyn John to take it out for the Tigers. Just under 7 minutes to go now in the first period. There's a nice move by Finn McFadden, and it's knocked away from him. A turnover Lander all the way down. Layup is too short. Tigers rebound. There's another long bad pass picked off by Star Valley. They were trying to get the long pass down to an open player, and Sixby knocks the ball out of bounds. Well, it's good hustle.
They are. They're cranked up. They're trying to go. Just need to slow down a little bit.
That's right. Okay, Star Valley takes it out. There's Lancaster with it. In the corner it goes to Jensen. Around the horn, Lancaster. Now to Horsley. Back on top. There's a shot off the iron, not good. Tip goes to Lander. Well, that time we can thank Star Valley for that tip because they knocked right into Finn McFadden's hand. They were a little bit taller on the boards that time, but it went to Lander's advantage. Brooklyn John off to Bennett Washburn. High on the outside, right by the edge of the three-point line. Underneath, Brooklyn John tossed to the ground. And I think he got his feet wrapped up.
Yeah, he one too many spins.
Yeah, it's okay. When you're a fullback or running back in football, you get hit, you want to spin, but not so much in basketball.
Not here.
Not here. But an A for effort.
Yep.
Okay, coming down the court, there's Max Jensen. Jensen, near side, it goes to Lancaster. Far side, Jensen for 3, and it hits the timer and falls back. That's just as good as going over the top of the backboard.
We'll take that.
Okay, coming into the game now, first time, Talon Whalen.
Yep.
Talon is in the game now for the first time, and also, let's see, we have Finn McFadden going to take it out. Do we have somebody else come in? Yeah. No, Keaton Iron Eyes is still out here. He hasn't had the ball yet. No change in the Lander lineup except for Talon Whalen. Now the official makes Finn McFadden tuck in his jersey.
Yep.
That's the delay. There's McFadden, almost a double across the timeline. Here's Iron Eyes at the free throw line. Makes a move. That three-point step, and he scores. That was a good NBA hustle that time.
There we go.
Turnover by Star Valley right at half court. That half court press to
pass,
Washburn for 2.
Look at those Tigers. There's a timeout.
Yeah, Matt Shumway says, I've seen enough here. Let's settle down. Lander 4, Star Valley 2.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
We do
Well, for those of you on the radio, it was a beautiful commercial, but they didn't say anything. It was for Pepsi-Cola. All right. And we now have another player into the lineup for Lander, and that is Noah St. Clair. Here's a steal by the Tigers, and right there is Talon Whalen. Talon has the ball, stops, throws it across court. Underneath, Sixby knocked to the ground, but the Tigers will retain possession. You know, it's easy to pick out Talon Whalen in the contest because he's got the nicest hair.
Yep.
He's got the bushy hair.
Yep.
So, yeah. I always appreciate it when they have different hairstyles, you know, because if you don't see the numbers sometimes, you can tell by the hair who has the ball. Parker Sixby to take it out. Star Valley coaches having some discussion with the officials. Inbounds pass goes to Keaton Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes at the free throw line, tries to do that thing
shot.
again.
There we go.
He gets the foul.
Take it to the basket.
That's what you want to do. Had a little more traffic that time.
Foul call on the Braves, number 24, Max Jensen.
Jensen gets the foul, his first, Star Valley's first. Keaton with one basket in the game at the charity stripe here. And a little too weak. Hit the front of the rim.
Yep.
Well, you know, you always need that first one to judge where it is, you know. You know, here at the field house, they moved half of the championship banners to the east wall. They were all on the west wall before, so now there's something for you to look at. Oh, there, Iron Eyes gets the third one, and we have a stoppage of play. They didn't act fast enough, and we got the Iron Eyes comes out, and who comes back in? Finn McFadden.
Yeah, Finn came back in.
Okay, 4:38 to go here. First period, Lander with a 5-2 lead over Star Valley.
Is that trap?
Yeah, Shumway just came into the game. Off to Bryson Neal. Underneath, there's 2 points by Simon Gaskell. Looks to me like they're taking some extra steps. Maybe it's just my cross-eyed. I don't know.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Here we go. Noah St. Clair with the ball. He's in the paint.
Pass.
Off to Washburn for two. No, it rolled off. Rebounded by the Tigers, Talon Whalen.
Yep.
Boy, I thought that thing was going to drop. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by Star Valley. Boy, you just rolled around and then dropped right off. That's the second time Washburn's had almost a layup.
Looks like some of my putts.
Here's Parker Sixby. Whalen has it now in the corner on the near side. Fakes the shot. Kicks it out to Sixby on the right wing. Sixby moves down toward the corner, hands it off to Whalen. Whalen at the free throw line. Shot's a little bit long, not good. Rebound pulled down by Cooper Lancaster.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot. 2 Lancasters on the Star Valley team. This is Cooper taking the shot there. In and out, not good. Rebound by Nield. Here's another shot from outside, not good. Fight for the rebound is on the floor. Star Valley comes away with it, and Parker Sixby gets a personal foul, his second. Little collision there, trying to go for the ball.
Yeah, good. You know, they're all getting to it, kind of like in football. They're just flying to that ball and just need to come away with it.
Well, now we have another player coming in here for the Star Valley Braves, number 4. We'll have to look up number 4. There's
Smith McClure.
Yeah, that was Lancaster here that got that basket. So it's now 6-5. Star Valley's first lead in the game. Whalen with it, tries to drive the baseline, blocked out there, tries again, and he tries to bounce it off of the Star Valley player's leg, but it bounced right back to the player. So now Star Valley has it under the basket. There's a pop out to the outside. Underneath it goes, a little bit of shoulder action, and we're going to have a foul on Landon.
Well, I tell you, guarding 35, that's a load.
That is a big load. He's the biggest kid out there.
Yep.
And he's going to go to the free throw line. Iron Eyes gets the personal foul. And the big boy, Simon Gaskell, at the line. He has 1 basket and now 1 free throw. You'll have 1 more. Tigers have 3 personal fouls this quarter. 2:46 to go in the first. Gaskell, next shot is not good, but the rebound is pulled down by McClure On the near side it goes. There's a over to the far side. Shots up and good for 3. And that is Smith McClure. So it goes 10-5 now. Star Valley's doubled up on Lander. Tigers coming back. Brooklyn John off to Whalen. Whalen looks for McFadden. Gets away. Under the basket. Oh, he got 2.
There's that Noah St. Clair going to the basket.
Yep, that is a good one. Okay, 10-7, 3-point lead by Star Valley. Down court, it's Jensen. Jensen all the way in the corner to Gaskell. His shot's off the glass, not good. He fights for the rebound, and there's a foul on the floor against Lander.
Yep. Not quite in position.
No doubt about that. Yeah. Yep, 23. That's Noah. Gets the foul. Now Washburn comes back into the game. Finn McFadden comes out. And let's see. Who else came out of that? Oh, Parker Sixby came out. Whistle, travel. Yeah. So we've got Talon Wayland out there for the Tigers. Brooklyn John. We have St. Clair is out there. Washburn and Iron Eyes for the Tigers. Here's Whalen bringing the ball. Or no, that's not. That's Whalen bringing the ball. Takes a shot from 6 and nails it.
I like to see that.
That is nice. He got set 10-9, 1-point lead by Star Valley. Minute 43 to go, first period. Ball's knocked away, but picked back up by Star Valley. Here's Shumway. Shumway whistle and a foul on the floor against Lander.
That puts
this a physical game. Noah St. Clair picks up his second personal foul. No, that was Brooklyn John. I'm sorry. 22, not 23. So going to the free throw line is Shumway. He hasn't scored in the game until now. He got his first one. 1:36 to go, 96 seconds left here in the first period. It's a 2-point game. Star Valley 11, Lander 9. Shumway's second free throw coming up, and this one's also good. You know, it's the hardest shot to make in basketball, or the easiest shot to make, but it's the easiest attempt, but the hardest to make. There we go.
Yep, that is.
Here's Whalen on the outside, top of the key to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes to Washburn. Washburn on the right-hand wing looking for someone underneath. Gives it off to Iron Eyes on top of the key. He moves left. Now over to Whalen. Whalen on the right wing. Whistle. And we have, a foul underneath on Star Valley. So the foul goes Bryson Neild. And his first personal. So the Tigers will get the ball under the Star Valley basket. Minute 13 to go here, first period. Brooklyn John has it, kicks it out to Iron Eyes. Now to Whalen for 3, and it's in and out. Not good.
Nope.
Rebounded quickly by Neild. Star Valley comes down. They're not wasting any time. Another shot for 3. Up, off, not good. Tigers
Sinclair, tough rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, he's doing a good job on the boards. St. Clair brings it down after grabbing that carom all the way down to the baseline. Over to Sixby. To Washburn. His shot's good.
I think Bennett can do a lot more of that. Gets in the key, has a soft touch.
Yep. 1-point game. It's 12-11. Star Valley with the lead. 30 seconds to go. There's a shot up and good. Boy, that was a nice one by Cooper Lancaster. And it's a 3-point lead. 14-11. 20 seconds to go. Here. Oh, you would want to do that. So you have to make sure you keep the ball under control.
Yeah.
And wait till that very last second to get someone open. 13 seconds to go now. Iron Eyes off to Whalen. Whalen outside the arc on the right wing. 6 seconds to go. There's a shot by Iron Eyes for 3. No, not good. That's the end of the period.
That's okay.
And after one period, it is Lander 11 and Star Valley 14. And we'll be back right after this.
The Stock Dock is proud to serve all of Fremont County and surrounding areas. They are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinarian medicine along with friendly and compassionate service. They service all pets of shapes and sizes between dogs and cows and cats and horses. They treat your animal like it's their own. The Stock Dock.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Back again at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, second day of the Strannigan Classic. Lander will have it, trailing 14-11 over Class 4A Star Valley. The Braves on defense right now. They're into a zone. Here's Finn McFadden. Talon Whalen is out there. Keaton Iron Eyes all the way across to McFadden. Picked up now. A nice shot by St. Clair underneath the washboard. Turnaround jumper just a little bit short.
Yep.
He needed another 1.5 millimeters to make that one good. Underneath the basket, here's an offensive and a player control foul.
Yep.
Well, there was no doubt on that one, the player control foul. And see, do we have a 44 there somewhere? Yeah, Zane Hedges gets that one. And first team foul here of the second period. Tigers have the ball in the backcourt. 7:28 to go. Play just underway here in the second. We'll have to find out if, how Adeline Anderson is. She never came back in that game. I think she was under concussion protocol. Okay, here we go with the Tigers. Finn McFadden. Finn hands it off to Iron Eyes. Back on the right wing to McFadden. On top of the key, Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes back over to McFadden. They're playing catch with each other. Now in the middle, St. Clair has it. Drives the baseline. Can't shoot there. He's blocked out, and a whistle and a foul called on Simon Gaskell, the big guy.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah. So that's the second foul on Star Valley this period. 6:58 to go. Not a shooting foul. Tigers take it out. Talon Whelan to take it out. Into Sixby, over to Iron Eyes on top of the arc. Far side Whelan. Sixby has it now. Sixby dribbles it across the key. Pass over to Whelan. Whelan on the left side outside. On top to Iron Eyes again. Tigers looking for a shot. Sixby for three, just a little bit short.
Star Valley went to his zone there.
Yeah, they sure did. And they get the rebound. Here's the shot up for three for them. It bounces around, not good. Fight for the rebound. 1, 2, 3 times on the ground. The Tigers come away with it, and we have a timeout. Hey, Stu was really fast on that one.
Yep.
I'm glad the officials were watching. It'll be a 30. We'll be right back.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you here at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse in Lander. I'm still amazed at the beautiful facility in here. It's completely remodeled over the summer. New bleachers, new floor, new paint job, new everything.
Yeah,
new
sound system.
Yeah, they've got everything brand new.
Here comes the full court press.
Okay, here we go. Star Valley wants that basketball right back. And taking it out is Whalen. Whalen into Sixby. He's double teamed right away. He breaks the press to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes quickly down to St. Clair. St. Clair loses the handle but gets it right back. He's underneath to Washburn for two.
That's a good pass.
6 points in the game now for Bennett Washburn.
That's a travel.
Yep. But they didn't call it. So Here's the long one from outside. Not good. Parker Sixby with the rebound for the Tigers. He comes all the way down on the right-hand side. On top of the key, Iron Eyes has the behind his back and then throws it away. Well, he's trying to be a little fancy there.
They both were just kind of.
Yeah. But it's a 1-point game. Star Valley 14, Lander 13 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Lander now with the full court pressure.
Yep.
Cash Lancaster brings it down to Cooper Lancaster. Got both Lancaster boys out there. Underneath the basket to Gaskell. Shots off the glass. No. Rebound Tigers. Good rebound by Parker Sixby that time. He brings it down into the forecourt slowly.
Yep, I like that.
Off to Iron Eyes on the right side. In the middle to Whalen. Whalen stops, can't shoot, gives it to Iron Eyes, and he's fouled. Iron Eyes has got that real nice move to the basket.
And he's got a good soft touch when he gets there.
Cash Lancaster gets the personal foul, and he'll go to shoot free throws. Keaton Iron Eyes 1 for 2 in the game today. Shots up and too strong. Not good.
He was short last time on the front of the rim.
Yeah, this time he was long. Yeah. Well, you need to go in the middle now.
There we go.
He's wearing the lucky number 13 jersey. Shots in the air. Bingo.
There we go.
Got it. And
we
we're
got
tied.
a tie game.
Yeah, 14-14, 5:15 to go until halftime. Lander and Star Valley. Lander certainly has doesn't have the height advantage in this one. Star Valley does. And here was a shot up and off. Not good by Jensen. Rebound goes off Lander and out of bounds.
Stay Star Valley basketball.
5:07 to go. Coach Matt Shumway, this is his first season as coach at Star Valley. Their longtime coach retired at the end of the year, last year.
They had a good team last year.
Yeah, they did. Smith McClure brings it in, gives it off to Jensen. Back over to Lancaster, Cash Lancaster. Cash with a K. There's a long one from outside. No.
There's Keaton. Iron Eyes.
Yeah, that was a good defensive rebound by Keaton. Down court, Sixby underneath to St. Clair. Shots up and it rolls off. Not good. Just a little bit too much. Star Valley might have gotten a finger on that one too. Here's a shot by Jensen. Good for 3. That's his first, and it goes 17-14 now. Star Valley with the lead. Cross court pass to the Tigers. Now Iron Eyes has it underneath. Washburn all alone, but he can't shoot. Lost the handle on it. Knocked away by Whalen. Whalen crashes into Brian Tucker, the official there. Okay, Brooklyn St. John coming in. Also Finn McFadden coming back in. Finn McFadden replacing St. Clair. And Iron Eyes is out as the Tigers go on defense here. Star Valley on offense, leading by 3. There's Jensen. Jensen double teamed at the line, gets it out of there, goes to McClure. Back over to Jensen. On top now, Lancaster on the right side. Drives to baseline and throws it right into the hands of the Tigers. Coming down, almost a travel that time.
Yeah.
Washburn picks it up. In the corner it goes. Whalen for 3, too short. Just brushed the net. 3:48 to go. Back on the attack is Cash Lancaster. And we have a blocking foul on Lander. Thank goodness the ball didn't go in, yeah. And it's on Bennett Washburn, his first.
Team's first.
So Star Valley has it out underneath their own basket. Neild takes it out. In the corner, Neild has it. Almost stepped out of bounds. Underneath, there's a shot up. Too short. Rebounded by the Tigers. Brooklyn John gets that rebound. 3:33 to go here in the first half of play. John brings it all the way down to Whalen. Whalen on the right wing. Back underneath goes to Washburn and off his leg and out of bounds.
Well, I like what they're trying to do, get it into Bennett. He's had some success down there.
Yes, he has. That one was just a little bit too hard, bounced off his leg and out of bounds. Star Valley still in the backcourt. Oh, he's traveled. He drugged that leg. Yeah. Underneath the basket, it goes to Horsley. Horsley back over to Jensen. Shots up, off, not good. Lander rebounds it. Stolen away. Shots up and good. Cash Lancaster. That was a really good defensive move by Lancaster. And it's a 5-point game, 19-14. You know, you have to take care of the basketball, and that was just a momentary lapse, and it resulted in 2 points and a foul. Reach-in foul on Max Jensen. And that's his second foul and the fourth team foul this period. Coming out of the game is Brooklyn John. Coming in is Keaton Iron Eyes. Here, Bennett Washburn's getting a little bit of a rest, and Peyton Bell comes in for him. Trade off some height advantage there for speed.
Yep.
Here's Bell into McFadden. 6B from the key. No, not good. Rebound by Iron Eyes. He kicks it out to 6B. Nice save. Back to Whalen for 3. In and out. Not good. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by Star Valley. Boy, that was
in.
That was in, and it went right back out. Here we go. Star Valley on the attack underneath the basket. Turnaround jump shot short. Rebounded by the Tigers. That shot that time by Smith McClure. He came off the bench. Was not a starter. Here we go now. Whalen has the ball. Gives it off to McFadden. McFadden stops. Off to Bell on top of the key now. Whoa, and a foul again by Jensen.
Third, I think.
Yeah, that's 3 on Jensen. And that's the 5th team foul, so we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The new rule this year is they count the team fouls by quarter. And once you reach 5, you're in the double bonus. So he'll get 2 shots. Finn McFadden goes to the line. He hasn't scored in the game yet. Shots up. Not good. Too strong.
Well, our free throw percentage is a little tough right now.
Well, you know, though, you got to hit your free throws to win games, and early in the season it's tough because you haven't had enough time. And Keaton across the free throw line there, no good. He missed it anyway.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the first half, 19-14. Star Valley with the lead. Lander been playing them very close all the way down in the corner. Horsley shoots. No, it's short. Rebound underneath and a foul on Iron Eyes. Yeah, that'll be Keaton's second personal foul. Minute 52 to go, and at the free throw line for 2 is Cooper Lancaster. He has 1 bucket in the game. His first charity stripe is missed. Well, he didn't miss the charity stripe. He missed the toss from the charity stripe. Okay. Next shot is in the air. This one's good. So he gets 1 of 2, and it's 20-14. 6-point lead, minute 52 to go. Tigers need a basket here. Whalen brings it down off to Bell. Bell on top of the arc over to 6B on the left wing. Ball's knocked away. Oh, nice save by Talon. He tries to get it underneath the basket, but it's intercepted by Star Valley. In the corner, there's a shot for 3. Oh, my goodness. A dagger by Dylan Shumway, and it now goes 23-14, 9-point lead.
All right, we got to get past this perimeter.
Yeah, you got to get these passes a little sharper, and, he threw into 4 players, and there's a reach-in foul. And that goes against Cooper Lancaster, his first. So the Tigers have a chance to get 2 more here. Yeah. Coach Matt Shumway talking with Cooper Lancaster about that last play. And Noah St. Clair at the line for the Tigers. Got it.
There's one.
That was a nice arc, too.
It was, yeah.
That was a nice soft arc. 23-15, minute 14 to go. Next shot is no good. He stepped across the line. I don't like the way they painted that. The free throw line is right next to the paint for the inside, and it's very, very close there.
Yeah, it's a little deceiving.
Yeah. Well, that's the second time it's been called on Lander.
Yep.
So 23-50 an 8-point lead. Star Valley. What are we waiting for here, folks? Oh, there we go. Okay, here's Shumway.
There you go.
Whistle, and we have a held ball.
Yep.
And it'll go to Star Valley.
Star Valley.
Nice defense that time by the Tigers. Just, when you see an opportunity, you got to grab it.
Yep, you do.
The basketball, that is. Here's the inbounds pass. Goes to Shumway. Shumway brings it all the way down. Bounce pass in the corner to Horsley. Horsley across the court. It goes to Neild. And there's a 3-ball from the corner. Not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Coming away is Talon Whelan. Under a minute to go now, first half of play. There's a nice shot into 6B, underneath to St. Clair to Washburn.
That's an offense we need.
Yeah, that's the 3 passes, too. They didn't try to force it that time. Underneath the basket is Horsley. He gives it off on the far side. There's Cooper Lancaster's shot, not good.
All right,
rebounded by the Tigers. 25 seconds to go. Need a point here. Or preferably 3, but...
Yeah, we'll take anything.
Here's Talon Whelan, 19 seconds to go. Tigers might be going for the last shot here. 6B has it. Now across court to Whalen, 10 seconds to go. Whalen out on the left wing, 5 seconds to go. He makes his move. You better get it to someone who can shoot, and they're going to throw it away. Darn it. Waited too long to make the move. And at halftime, it's the Lander Tigers 17 and the Star Valley Braves 23. Well, that's too bad. Only a 6-point margin here.
Yeah, we'll take that.
And we'll be.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Okay, back again at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, rocking out to Neil Diamond here on the on the PA. Looking at the Tigers scoring, Bennett Washburn with 8 points in the first half. He had a good inside game.
He did, yeah. Yep.
Also, Keaton Iron Eyes with 4, Noah St. Clair with 3, Talon Whelan with 2. Rather low-scoring game here with Class 4A Star Valley on their side. Look at how even the scoring is. Shumway has 5 points. Cash Lancaster has 4, 3 points for Max Jensen, Simon Gaskell, and Smith McClure, and Cooper Lancaster, and 2 points for Bryson Neal. Very, very even scoring.
Yeah, seven players, right?
Yeah. Okay, we've got Drew Powell coming up. He's having some clothing giveaway over there. Okay, yeah. Well, we have Lander Valley head basketball coach Drew Powell with us right now. Congratulations, Coach. You've got an undefeated season going.
Thank you. I mean, it feels good, but obviously it's early, and we'll see how tomorrow goes.
Yeah, we sure will. You know, the interesting thing that both Alan and I have been talking about is the patience of the team. You guys aren't running down there and just throwing it up. You're looking to make the play, and pretty soon the C's part and you get a basket.
Yep, I mean, that just comes down to playing team basketball, in my opinion. We've done a pretty good job at it so far, and it really just comes down to the open person should take the shot. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's our perfect score or not, but I'd rather have an open shot than a contested shot.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, because contested shots get blocked.
Yes, they do. We had a couple of those too.
Yeah, you had a couple of those too. But the team never panicked today. They led the whole way, and Star Valley got close a couple of times, but then you guys pulled it out again.
Yeah, I don't know if we didn't panic. There was a couple times there when they pressed us that we had a little bit of doubt, but we really responded well to that. And I thought they had pressed us a little bit more, but they didn't. They pulled out of it, and it really just came down to us running in transition and getting some easy buckets there towards the end.
Yeah, you sure did. And the interesting thing is the plays that you're making, you're not going down there and just firing the ball up. Like I said earlier, you're really concentrating on getting someone open.
Yeah, I mean, that's just basketball, really. If you can have an open shooter, like, your chances go up significantly of actually getting that ball in the hoop. And then, like, really just comes down to being basketball players at that point. Sometimes the offense doesn't work perfectly, but we have to attack long closeouts and really just put the pressure on the defensive side.
Well, you talked about team basketball. Hayden Goggles had 12 points, 10 by Brianna Lincoln and Kiara Lincoln. That was good equal scoring there and unselfishness.
Yeah, I mean, back to team basketball. It's one of those things. Like, if we can spread it out every single night, that just makes us more capable of playing at the next level, going up and really competing when we get to conference. I think we had different leading scorers last night, and I talked to the girls about it. Doesn't matter who scores, right? We just have to score enough points to beat the other team collectively, and then play good enough defense to not let them beat us.
You didn't have many turnovers today until the second half, and then they started piling up again, but that's also deliberate play. You don't get the turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, turnovers are turnovers. You're going to have them. It's just how do you mitigate as many as you can. And that's kind of came down to that press, and then they play 4A defense. It's one of those things that's really good for us to see. It's a lot different than that 3A side of the ball. It's just a little bit more physical. They're generally out in passing lanes, and they don't just let you reverse the ball whenever you want.
Well, you generally must be pleased with the way the team is playing so far.
I think our effort level is perfect. That's really what I wanted out of them, was just go play as hard as you can and be satisfied at the end of the day.
Okay, Drew Powell, our head basketball coach for the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. Thanks for coming by. Congratulations on your second win, and good luck.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you betcha. All right, so we've got the 23-17 score. It's a 6-point game. Don't forget your clothes there. Well, he'd got a T-shirt there that someone gave him, and he started walking away and had to turn around and come back and get it. Well, I'll tell you what, Alan, a great first half of basketball.
Yeah, I think Coach has got to be pretty pleased with, definitely with the effort. Execution could be just a little bit tighter, but they're in this game.
Yeah, they are. And we have Brooklyn John to take the ball out. Also in there, Parker Sixby. We have Bennett Washburn, Keaton Iron Eyes, and Finn McFadden in the game for the Lander Tigers. Lander will get the ball here to start the second half of play. And it's Whalen that gives it off to Sixby. Oh, he tried to hit Washburn underneath, a little too strong.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, and a turnover, only the 7th turnover for the Tigers. Star Valley has 4 of themselves. So Tigers putting on some pressure in the backcourt. Bringing it down is Jensen. Jensen all the way down, stops, fires it on top of the key now to Lancaster, Cash Lancaster. Back over to Jensen from the corner. 3 is not good. Rebounded by Star Valley, and we have a foul on the rebound shot.
Yeah.
Getting fouled is Cash Lancaster. And let's see. 15, that's Bennett Washburn. So that's his second. Yeah, his second personal foul. So it's a shooting foul, and Cash Lancaster, who has 4 points in the game, this is his first trip to the free throw line, and it's good. Nice form on that free throw.
Yeah, he shot that pretty confidently, and let's
and he gets the second one, too. Yep. And he's one of the Star Valley players. There's 3 of them out there with gold shoes. Of course, that's part of their colors, maroon and gold.
No, he was over.
Well, they call it over and back on Lander. And as you heard Alan say, no,
it was close, but I thought he caught it on that side. But.
Yeah, but, it's still early in the season.
Yeah.
Okay, Star Valley has it. Jensen on top of the key. Around the horn it goes now to Horsley. Back to Jensen, doesn't shoot. In the middle, Neal has the ball taken away. Nice interception of the pass. Long pass down to Washburn.
Oh, good
he
job.
Gets it. He turns around. Oh, the shot was too high. That was a great interception by Washburn. I thought that was going out of the arena here.
Yeah.
Star Valley comes back. Jensen on the far side to Cash Lancaster. Shots up, not good. Rebound by 2 Tigers, and Sixby gets the victory there as he lets St. Clair lets him have it. As in the basketball.
That's right.
He lets him have the basketball. Okay, Sixby on top of the key now. Have to be careful what you say in these games. People could misinterpret that. Iron Eyes in the middle of the lane. Turnaround jump shot off the back of the iron. Not good. Rebounding. 25-17, 8-point lead now by Star Valley. 6.5 minutes to go in the third period. P.J. Horsley gives it off to Jensen on the near side. Cash Lancaster on top to Horsley. Back over to Lancaster for 3. It bounces around, not good. Jensen misses the rebound, but he gets it back and scores.
He stayed with it.
Well, you know, that's what you need to do, you know, and the Tigers were out of position that time for that rebound. And it's 27-17, 10-point lead. There's a turnover by the Tigers. Ball's knocked in the air. Rebound, and that was a silly foul by Sixby. You know, he was going to make the lay-in, and he came in and whacked him afterwards.
Yeah.
So Jensen is going to go to the free throw line, and Parker Sixby gets his third foul, and Stu calls timeout. We'll be right back.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Ernie over, and my new partner here in crime, Alan Mullen. Well, Alan, this is a pretty good game. You know, we had another one like this last year. The Tigers were really close with Star Valley until late in the game when Star Valley pulled away for a 12-point win. Star Valley has the 12-point lead right now. Yeah. But, of course, the Tigers are missing 30 points in scores with what they lost in graduation. Free throws up and not good by Jensen, so he doesn't get the extra point. 5:55 to go here. Third period, 29-17. 12-point lead. Here's Whalen. Whalen on the left wing has the ball. Lazy pass, but it gets away. Another turnover for the Tigers. You got to be crisper on that, as we've said.
Just a little bit sooner, too.
Yeah, there's a 3-ball. Yeah, that goes up Max Jensen, and he now has 7 points in the game. And the Braves start to pull away a little bit, 32-17. Whalen across the key. That was a better pass.
Yeah, they're spreading this floor on defense.
Here's McFadden on top in the middle. St. Clair. Whalen for 3. No, not good. Rebound bounced over everyone, and coming away with it was the biggest guy out there on the floor, Simon Gaskell. Back now, Horsley. Horsley off to Jensen. Gaskell has it. Whistle foul on the reach-in against Gasby. And it goes against Noah St. Clair. That is his second personal foul. And Tigers have 3. As soon as they hit the 5, that's a double bonus. Star Valley will have it out underneath. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Here's Jensen in the corner. Gaskell, he has a free lane. Yeah. That's going to be a blocking foul.
Yeah.
On the Tigers, Gaskell went to the lane and Washburn was in his way, and that's his third foul on Washburn. So Gaskell is at the line. He has 1 for 2 in the game. Has a total of 3 points only so far. Now he has 4. Well, this is a big Class 4A team. Lander's doing well to kind of sort of keep up with them.
Yeah.
Next shot's an air ball. Holy cow. St. Clair gets the rebound for the Tigers, trailing 33-17. Long one by Whalen from outside. No. And Star Valley is in position. They get the rebound. Long pass down court to Jensen. Can't drive the baseline. Comes back out on top now. With it is Horsley. Horsley has the ball. Stops. Over it goes to Horsley to Lancaster. Lancaster has it right now. Whistle and a pushing foul on Whalen, or on 3.
Bennett, yep.
Bennett, that's his 4th.
Yep.
Well, that hurts.
Yeah, he's pretty much our scoring right now.
Yeah, and that was well, I don't want to say it was a ticky-tack foul, but I think it was kind of a ticky-tack foul.
Yeah, he was.
At the free throw line is Cash Lancaster. No, too short, not good. So Washburn comes out of the game now, and Keaton Iron Eyes comes in to replace him, sitting on the bench here. Washburn with 4 fouls, and we're only halfway through the 3rd period. And second shot's not good either.
Yeah, there we go.
And we have an over-the-back foul, and it's going to be on Gaskell, his 2nd.
Well, Lander needs to come down on this possession.
Yeah, they need some points
They
here.
need to score, yeah.
Here's Peyton Bell in the backcourt, gives it over on the near side to Whalen. Down court it goes to Finn McFadden underneath the Iron Eyes, under the basket to St. Clair. He wasn't in a position to shoot, so he brings it back out, and we have a foul on Star Valley. Okay, and the personal foul is going to go against Cooper Lancaster, his 2nd. Second team foul by Star Valley. Tigers have it out under the Star Valley basket. And it'll be Talon Whalen to take it out for the, I almost said Cowboys, for the Tigers. Bounce pass in the corner. Whalen for 3. Got it.
There's one.
And that's what the Tigers needed. And a timeout by Stu Mullins. We'll be right back.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And that was part of the remodel?
No, they did it last year.
Okay.
They added it last year. Yeah, for a wrestling match, it's really sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Makes for great photographs, too, because all the light is focused just on the man.
Right there, yeah.
Star Valley, as we're talking about some of the amenities here at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. And that is Jensen brings it down. Hands it off on the near side to Cooper Lancaster.
Okay. We got a
turnover. Got a turnover. All you have to do now is have another score, and we're right back in this.
Get there.
33-20. Lander trails by 13. And Star Valley comes off the press. Bell brings it into the forecourt, avoids.
He dribbles in the corner.
Yeah, he dribbles right to the trap. Now he gets out of there to Iron Eyes for 3.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
Oh, they gave him a 2.
Oh, they only gave him a 2, so it's 22. And there's a block. Nice block by Finn McFadden.
And then
on
a foul
that
on the outside. Oh.
Oh, son of a gun. Well, the personal foul is going to go against Whalen. His 2nd foul. And going to the free throw line is Lancaster, and he will shoot 2. Tigers have 5 fouls already in this quarter. Shot's good. And it goes to 12 points again, 34-22. Tigers have been kind of clawing their way back in this one.
A little bit.
And in and out, not good. Nice rebound by the Tigers, bringing it down. Finn McFadden. Finn over to Whalen. Whalen on the left-hand wing.
Oh, no.
And they call a player control foul on Whalen,
I
his
don't know about
second.
that.
Well, yeah, that was a pretty. What was I saying here a minute ago? Ticky tack.
Yeah. He makes a jab step, and the guy goes for it.
Yep. Here we go. Jensen all the way in for 2. Well, he went coast to coast on that one. He's now got 10 points in the game. 36-22, 2:52 to go. Here's Bell. Bell crossed over to Whalen. Whalen in the lane, puts up the shot, too short. Rebounded by McClure for Star Valley. And the Braves come right down the floor. Max Jensen, good floor general for them.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, there's
That's a travel.
Whistle.
Oh.
No, they're going to call a foul on Lander. Oh, well, that happens.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where you play basketball. You have fouls. And it's going to go against St. Clair, and that's going to be Noah's third.
His third personal.
I'm looking for number 10 here. We have a 10, Will Linford.
Yep.
Okay, I've got to get him in the book. All right. And it goes up and in. So that is Lancaster who gets that. He'll get one more. Braves here in the bonus. Next shot is bounding off, not good. Rebounded by Finn McFadden. Finn brings it down court for Lander, off to Bell. Bell to McFadden around the horn. 6B underneath Iron Eyes. In the paint, turns around, jump shot is not good. It just rolled off.
So close.
Oh, here we go. Jensen all alone under the basket. Kicks it off in the corner. Shot's good for 3. And that was 12. Shumway hits a 3. And it goes 39-22. Well, the Tigers almost got a basket that time.
Yeah.
Here's the play out to Bell. Bell all alone in the corner. Shot for 3 is off not good by Parker 6B, but we've got a foul
there.
Going to be called on Cooper Lancaster, I think. Yep, 20. That's his third. And that's their third team foul. Jensen coming out now, and also coming out of the game is Gaskell. And coming into the game, we have Smith McClure is back in there. Oh, there's a great inbounds play. Iron Eyes gets it for the Tigers. That was a sweet play. Almost took no effort at all. Underneath the basket, here's Neal, can't shoot. Off to 20. His shot's not good. That's Cooper Lancaster. Tigers get the rebound. Another point here or two would be good. In the corner to Peyton Bell. They hit the official. Well, that was too. It's the right call.
Yeah,
I mean, it hit the official.
Yeah.
It went out of bounds and hit him. But, it was like, the aim was just a little bit off that time. Minute 25 to go. Third period, 39-24, 15-point lead. Zane Hedges. There's a shot up off, not good. Hedges with the rebound, and we have a hell ball. Yeah, good job.
Looks like Star Valley.
Star Valley will have it on the alternating possession, so it's Cooper Lancaster that takes it out. Minute 10 to go, third period, 39-24. And the official makes him take 2 steps over. This is where I want you, right here.
Yep. Oh.
There's the inbounds pass. Nice play. Basket, good. And 1. Hedges gets the basket, and the foul on Whalen is his fourth.
Not sure Coach Mullins agrees with the foul.
Well, I can assure you that he does not. Yeah, Stu saying, hey, here's his shoulder there.
Yeah, he backed into him.
Yep. Well, that's about the first time Stu has come off the bench to chat with an official in the tournament.
Yeah, he's pretty even-tempered most of the time.
Free throw is up and not good. Knocked away. And the Tigers break that string all alone under the basket. Oh, he's hammered. There's a foul going to be called. Nice move that time by John. That's his last name, Brooklyn John.
Yep. Let's see if he can put a couple in here.
Oh, Lancaster Cooper gets his fourth personal foul, and Brooklyn John at the line for the Tigers. He hasn't scored in the game yet, and Still hasn't. That shot was off. Not good. Jensen is coming back into the game along with Dylan Shumway for Star Valley. Brooklyn John at the free throw line. Shots in the air. This one, no, too long. Brooklyn John had a lot more hair last year in this game. He had a real long hair. Here's a shot from the corner for three. Shumway, that's his third three in the game, and it's a 20-point lead, 44-24. Under 50 seconds to go now, third period of play. Tigers looking to cut into that lead. There's Finn McFadden, throws it away. Turnover, Tigers. Well, you're trying to hit a man underneath, and the pass was just a little too strong.
A little bit too much.
Yep. Here comes Jensen after a little bit of a rest, all the way coast to coast. Oh, a nice block on the play by Brooklyn John. That was really nice. That would have been 2 points.
That would, yeah. He was going to score.
Star Valley to take it out of bounds into Jensen. Now McClure has it. Shots missed. Tigers get the rebound. Here's Brooklyn John with the ball. He takes it all the way inside. Oh, boy, it was a little mishandling there. Tigers lose the ball. Coming down Shumway, and we have a blocking foul on the Tigers, and that'll be Parker Sixby, and that'll be his fourth foul.
Tiger foul against number 2, Parker 6.
9 seconds left here in the third period, 44-24. At the line is Shumway, who's hit 3 trays in the game and 2 for 2 at the line, 3 for 3. Here's a kid who practices his free throws.
Out in the driveway.
That's right. Oh, he has to go all the way back to the forecourt to get a hand slap that time from McClure.
His teammate.
Yeah. Next shot. Oh, you give him a little bit of a compliment and he misses the free throw. We'll do it again next time.
Yep.
Okay. 4 seconds to go. In the corner, there's John. Tigers are not going to get a shot off, are they? Nope, not good. So at the end of 3 periods, it's Lander 24. They only scored 7 points in that quarter.
Pretty tough.
45 for the Star Valley Braves. They scored 22. Yeah. We'll be right back.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Okay, Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you at Lander Valley High School. Tigers trail 45-24 to Class 4A Star Valley. Far side, Talon Whalen with it. Oh, way too long of a pass.
Yep.
Well, that time Whalen had the right idea.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay. Star Valley gets the ball right back again. P.J. Horsley. You know, I'm impressed with how Star Valley works. They've got a pretty good offense here, and it's been clicking here in the second half.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of clicking.
Yep.
Yeah, there he goes. Wide open. Max Jensen now has 12 points in the game. 47-24. Tigers back on the attack again. Whalen in the middle. Washburn. Sixby for 3. Got it. Sixby finally hits the scoring column here. Again, a 20-point lead now. 7.5 minutes to go. 47-27. With it, Gaskell. Gaskell gives it off to Horsley. Horsley bounce pass over to Lancaster. Cash Lancaster in the middle.
Okay.
Gaskell for 2 more. He has 6 points in the game now. That's the first time he's been able to do that all game long. They've really blocked him out.
They have, yeah.
That time he used a little hook shot in the lane and got that basket. Bounce pass on top of the key goes to Whalen. Now it over to Sixby for three. No, not good. Rebound comes to Gaskell. Long pass down court in the corner. Back over underneath the basket. Shots up. No, not good. And we go the other way. I don't have 14 on my roster here. I'll have to look and see where 14, Jack Nealon.
Yep.
We have another Nealed on the team, too. This is Jack. There's a shot by Washburn. Up, off, not good. Over the back.
He's done.
That's it. 5 fouls on Bennett Washburn.
Number 15, Bennett Washburn, 5th personal. Into the Tiger lineup, number 5, Finn McFadden.
So Finn McFadden comes in to replace him. And we'll have the first team foul against Lander. So Bennett ends the game with 8 points. He didn't score here in the fourth period. Yeah, he got. No, that's right. He didn't score here in the second half. Well, he had a pretty good game the other day.
He did.
Yeah. Okay. Coming back down court, here's Zane Hedges. Hedges got a little bit of a lead here, so Hedges in the middle. There's Gaskell. Shot's good.
They're going to try to do that more now.
Yeah,
with Bennett out, and
they're working him right under the basket, and it's not much effort for him to get it in. Here's Sixby outside the three-point line over to Whalen. Whalen or Whalen?
Whalen.
Whalen, that's what I thought. He's got the ball now.
He'll shoot that.
There's a shot for three. No. Rebounded by Parker Sixby. Back over to Whalen on top of the key. He takes a shot from 7. No, not good. And the rebound pulled down by Gaskell.
Well, a couple, 2, 3 good looks.
Yep. At least they got an offensive board that time.
Yep.
5 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Star Valley in total control here today, just like they were last year at this time.
Yeah.
Here's, that was Max Jensen from the free throw line. It falls off. No, and a push underneath is going to go against Star Valley. And they're going to 35. That's
is that 5? No, 3.
That's 3 on Gaskell, the big guy. So coming in to replace him is 21, and that would be Dayton Schwab. So Schwab comes in, 21, Dayton Schwab. Here's 6B in the corner, off to Whalen, or to St. Clair.
Skip pass they want.
Yeah, Iron Eyes has it now. Outside of the lane, there's a long pass that's going to be intercepted all the way down the court. Underneath, Schwab for 2. Well, that was a good idea, but it kind of backfired on the Tigers. So they come back.
Try it again.
There's a long one by Whalen, not good. Ball is recovered, rebounded by Star Valley. They're on the run all the way down. Schwab has it in the lane. Shot's too short. Rebound pulled away by 6B. He loses the handle on it. Another turnover for the Tigers. They've got 13 so far in the game unofficially. And we're down nearing the halfway mark, 4:22 to go in the game. Underneath, there's turnaround shot up off the glass and in. And that was 23. I don't have him. We got all sorts of Cooper Lawson. Yeah, a lot of new folks coming into the game. And that makes it 55-27. Underneath the basket, Iron Eyes all the way over to 6B for 3. Well, the Tigers are just throwing up shots now. Yeah, they're just, you think you can get back in the game hitting 3s, but if you hit 2 2s, that's 4 points.
Yep. 8-2.
Yeah, 8-2, yeah.
Let's get one basket.
Let's get one at a time, yeah. Here's Lancaster. Foul on the floor is going to go against Brooklyn, or Saint.
Number 23, Noah St. Clair.
That's his third personal on Noah. So Peyton Bell comes back in. Let's see, who do we got on the field out there?
In here.
We've got Finn McFadden. We have Bodie Moffitt.
Yep.
There's a nice give and go for 2. 21 by Dayton Schwab. He scored 2 in a row. We have Peyton Bell and Bodie Moffat out there. Bell has it on top of the key now. Far side to Brooklyn John. In the middle, Moffat. Moffat hesitates. Good thing he did, too. That would have been intercepted.
Yeah.
On top of the key to Bell. Bell over to the left-hand wing. McFadden in the corner. Goes over to St. Clair in the lane, backwards. Oh, that was doomed from the beginning. Shot was not good by
right
St. Clair.
idea. Right idea.
Yeah, he's just too close underneath there, and he hit the bottom of the backboard. Down to 2:50 to go now in the game. Here's Schwab. Schwab on top of the key goes to Hedges. Hedges has the ball knocked away. Picked up by Bodie Moffat. Moffat comes all the way down and falls down. Then called for travel.
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to look for someone to throw to and fell down.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Well, they're still playing hard. They're just
30-point margin now for Star Valley. What a difference a year makes. You know, when you lose 3 players that are responsible for 30 points, makes a big difference. That would be a tie game right now if we had those guys back. But we don't have them back.
No.
So
got to figure it out.
Got to play with what you have. There's a running one-hander. No, not good. Rebounded by Brooklyn John. Brings it all. Oh, that's St. Clair. I'm sorry. Oh, that was kind of a. Well, they called him for the travel. They could have got him for the player control foul before that.
It could have been a couple.
Yeah, it could have been a couple. Yeah.
Not in our favor.
Cooper Lancaster comes into the game for Cash Lancaster. So Cooper in for Cash. And that's Cash with a K.
K, yeah.
Yeah. 2 minutes to go in the game now. 30-point lead by Star Valley. Here comes Hedges down the court, all the way into the forecourt. Hands it off now to Cooper Lancaster. Back over to Hedges in the corner. Underneath. Jensen, no, not good. Rebound by Finn McFadden. Minute 45 to go. Brooklyn John now. Left-hand wing, drives it across, reverses direction off to Peyton Bell. Bell across the timeline, or across the circle. Underneath to St. Clair in the middle of the lane, lays it up and in. St. Clair with 2.
Good shot.
He now has 5. That was a nice move by St. Clair.
Yeah. Yep. He's got good control.
We're down to 70 seconds to go here in this game. On top of the key is McClure. Hands it off to Cooper Lancaster. One-handed, and it's going to be an and one. So Cooper gets it. He now has 7 points, and will try for a free throw, and that's St. Clair. That's his 4th personal foul.
Noah St. Clair, 5th personal.
5th.
Yeah, that's
I'm sorry, I missed one there. Yeah.
Number 3, Darian Herford.
So Herford comes into the game. Darian Herford, his first attempt. He played in the game last night in the last stages. Yeah. Lancaster's free throw, not good, knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to Star Valley. Minute 8 to go here, 68 seconds. Cooper Lancaster will take it out for the maroon and gold. Here we go. Passes inbounds to Schwab from the corner. Long shot, no. And the ball is out of bounds. Yeah. And it'll go to the Tigers with 1 minute to go in the game. 60 seconds. Here we are. Peyton Bell brings it into the forecourt. Into the corner, far side, outside. On the near side, Finn McFadden faked the shot. In the middle, Brooklyn John doesn't shoot. Back out on the near side now. Peyton Bell for 3, no. And the rebound on the ground.
Some good hustle there.
And it goes back to Lander after it squirts out of bounds.
Hey, you like to see that. They're
Sure do.
scrapping. They're scrapping.
41 and 9/10 seconds to go in the game. Bell takes it out for the Tigers. Long inbounds pass to McFadden on the right wing in the corner. Brooklyn John faked the shot. Back to McFadden now on top in the middle. To Moffat, back to John. Shot's good.
Pretty deep shot there.
Yeah, that was a good shot. A good shot. So Brooklyn, that was also his first points of the game. 59-32, 20 seconds. And they're just playing catch with it right now. I don't think they're going to try to go to the basket with this huge lead.
Yeah.
But who knows? They might. Well, they're going to go to the basket now.
Yep.
Shoot some free throws. Nice hustle by Brooklyn John. That's his second personal foul and the fourth against Lander. So out of bounds, 9 seconds to go. Let's see if they just run the clock out. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. Yeah, the coach says, Matt Shumway says, just run it out, guys. That's the game. And our final score, the Lander Valley Tigers 32 and the Class 4A Star Valley Braves 59. We'll be back with our Click It or Ticket postgame show after this.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
.381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
The Stock Dock is proud to serve all of Fremont County and surrounding areas. They are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinarian medicine along with friendly and compassionate service. They service all pets of shapes and sizes between dogs and cows and cats and horses. They treat your animal like it's their own. The Stock Dock.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Perette's, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and fastest selection in the area. And 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
How are you doing? Back again, and we're just chatting with some of our friends here leaving the gymnasium as Lander loses to Star Valley 59-32. And you know, the interesting thing was the Tigers came up with only 8 points in that period, but excuse me, the Star Valley Braves came up with 14. Okay, there we go. I've got that frog out of my throat now.
Yeah.
I think it was a bullfrog. It was a big one. Yeah, not one of those little tiny tree frogs. Okay, Alan, you joined me for the first time this year. Yesterday, you're going to be our full-time analyst this winter for the Lander Tigers. What do you think after 2 games?
You know, first, it's just it's been great to be part of this broadcast, and I'm really having a lot of good time, and it's been good. You know, so yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Yeah, I know. And of course, for those of you who didn't hear our introduction yesterday, Alan is the father of Coach Stu. So we've got a pretty good Mullen family thing going on here.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's take a look at our Click It or Ticket postgame show. The final scoring tonight for the Star Valley Braves, they had a couple players in double figures. Max Jensen had 12. Dylan Shumway had 12. We had 7 points by Cooper Lancaster, 6 points by Cash Lancaster. We had 4 points by Dayton Schwab, 2 points by Zane Hedges, and 2 points by Bryson Neal. The Lander, in that first period, Star Valley led 14-11. They had a 23-17 lead at halftime, and the Tigers looked pretty good there at halftime.
They did. They had a little momentum going into halftime, and they would have made that shot. You know, they could have been right there.
Could have been right there. Then the roof fell in. Star Valley outscored Lander 22-7 in that third period.
Yeah.
And that doomed the Tigers. They were down 45-24 at the end of 3. And then the final score, 59-32. But looking over at the Lander Tigers scoring, leading all scorers was Keaton Iron Eyes. He had 9 points in the game. Bennett Washburn fouled out early in the second half, and he ended up the game with 8 points. 5 points each for Noah St. Clair and Talon Whelan, and 3 points each by Brooklyn John and Parker Sixby. So the Tigers lose to Star Valley, and that wasn't unexpected. The Star Valley beat them last year here too, but of course they are a 4A team, and Lander lost an awful lot to graduation. So the Tigers played tough. They never gave up.
No, they didn't. They were battling right there at the end, and you know, you get it is a game of momentum, and I think that third quarter when Star Valley just came out on fire, and it was pretty hard to slow that down.
Yeah, it sure is, and especially when you've got such great shooters, and the height advantage really showed up there. Even though Lander was getting their share of defensive rebounds on the offensive boards, it was the Star Valley Braves controlling it for the most part.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. And we are waiting for head coach Stu Mullins to come out of the locker room. He's having his discussion now. This is our Click It or Ticket post-game show. I want to remind you that the Lady Tigers had a much better game today. Actually, could it be better than yesterday's game? They won them both.
Yeah.
So Lander beat the Star Valley Lady Braves today, 53-38. And yesterday they won the game 45-42 against the Powell Lady Panthers. So the Lady Tigers are now 2-0 on the season. And tell you what, tomorrow, Alan, that's going to be a tough game because we play Cheyenne East.
Yep. At what, 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock in the morning. I tell you, I don't like these 9 o'clock games.
No.
But the good news is I'll have some hot coffee in the morning.
That's right.
So, thank your wife for bringing the coffee by today.
Yep,
that was great. And I realized why it was leaking. I hadn't unplugged the vent yet. And so it was just bubbling over. But, we appreciate that. And tell you what, let's take a little bit of a break. And we'll be back with more of our Click It or Ticket postgame show after this.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Shoot it. Okay, we're just talking a little basketball here, and back at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. And Alan, I don't know if Stu's coming out or not.
I know. Yeah, he must have something he wants to make sure these guys hear.
Yeah, well, apparently. And of course, the girls' JV team is out on the. Is that the JV team or the sophomore team? Let's see. Who do we have out there right now? It's the sophomore team.
Sophomore. Okay.
Yeah, so the sophomore team. There goes John Rounds, the one of the assistant basketball coach or football coaches here at the Lander Valley High School, walking by. Well, let's go to our player of the game, Kirk, and our player of the game on our Click It or Ticket postgame show by Gatorade had a total of 2 baskets. One of them was a 3, but I tell you what. The reason we're picking Talon Whalen as our player of the game is his floor game.
Yeah.
He really had a great floor game. He had a lot of great rebounds. He ended up only with 5 points, but the leading scorer only had 9. So,
yep.
Tell us a little bit about what you saw from Talon today.
Yeah, this was his
first game.
First game back, and I've seen him play last year, obviously, and then in the summer, and he's got a lot of skill, and I think he's one of those guys that just the rest of the team understands when he's in. They have confidence, with him with the ball. So I think as the season goes on, I think he's going to be looking stronger and stronger.
Well, the Lady Tigers had a big victory today, and Drew Powell was up here and talking with us, and he was talking about teamwork and working in for the open shot, and that's what he learned from Stu.
Yeah.
Because he was an assistant last year for the boys.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the Lander Valley girls team look, let's see, what am I trying to say? Much, much better than they did last year.
Yeah, they definitely are showing, that they understand, I think, what he's wanting to do, and they're playing under control, and, good improvement.
Yeah, much, much improvement. Of course, the Lady Tigers are now 2-0, and they play the big one from Class 4A, Cheyenne East. They're the monster team in Class 4A. At least they have been the last couple of years. It was interesting, and I put it down on one of our stat sheets, but, when Lander used to be in the top division of Wyoming high school basketball, we were in Class AA. And I'm going to go back to my favorite team, 1968.
That's it, yeah.
Bob Carey was the coach, and we played Cheyenne East in the state championship game. Jerry Brown hit 2 free throws right near the end of the game, and Lander won that game 65-62. And, so when you come from a smaller school like Lander, you can beat those big boys from the big town.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's before Cheyenne had Cheyenne South. There were only 2 high schools.
So they were
then.
really big.
Yeah, there were Central and East were the 2 big schools. And, of course, back in that area, the big team in Cheyenne was Central. Lou Roney's team, they ran off a bunch of state championships in a row. And the Cheyenne East broke that string of making it to the finals. And then this little team from Lander swatted them on the back of the hand and beat them. That was a great event. And we now have had 4 state championships on Lander basketball, which is pretty good. And Stu Mullins had one of those. And, I don't think he's coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
It's not. We're halfway through the next game, and he's not out yet. So I tell you what, Alan, thank you. Again, we're going to call this one a game. And tomorrow morning, our next game is going to be tip-off is at 9 o'clock. So we'll be on the air at 8:45, and it'll be the Lander Valley Lady Tigers against the Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbirds.
Oh, there he is.
Wait a minute. Here he comes, He just comes up. He's going to go to Wyatt first, I believe, and then he's going to come up here to talk with us. So, we'll hold it right here for a moment or two, and Kirk can go back to napping behind us here.
He was ready to go.
He was ready to go. But we'll have to ask Coach Mullins. Boy, he must have had something to say because he was in there a long time.
Yeah. I think he's a teacher of the game for sure, and I think that's probably what he's trying to do is just talk through some of the things and make sure everybody's understanding, what he's expecting. And again, the team I know has very high expectations for this year, so I know they're disappointed.
Well, that's you learn through your disappointments.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You make a mistake, and then after the game, you go over it to see, what happened? What could we do differently to make it a better outcome?
Yep.
And we're both guessing that's what Coach Mullins has done. We'll find out here in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And tell you what, we're going to be back with Coach Stu Mullins on our Click It or Ticket postgame show. But let's take a couple of moments to pay some bills here. We'll be right back.
A midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins with us here at Lander Valley High School. And the Tigers came down to defeat today to the Star Valley Braves 59-32. But the Tigers had their moments, and we're going to have an opportunity to chat with head coach Stu Mullins here. He's coming down. He's got his basketball. He's got his T-shirt. Okay, Coach Mullins. First of all, I want to thank you for seeing that Facebook post and suggesting your dad apply for that job. He's a great color guy. We really enjoy doing a good job.
Yeah. It gives him a good excuse to stick around, and hopefully he's not yelling at the refs too much or anything like that.
No, as a matter of fact, we've been very reserved in that respect. Yeah, as have you. Yeah. Okay. Coach, it was a 6-point game at halftime, and they outscored you by almost triple digits there in the third period. The game got away from you. What did you tell the team after the game?
Well, we are what we are right now, and we knew this was probably going to be the toughest weekend probably of anybody in the state. And we have really one kid with a lot of significant experience, and then two with a little bit, and then a bunch of kids that have never stepped on a varsity floor. And you're asking them to play really, I think, the best 3A team in the state, the number 4 ranked team in 4A, and then the number 1 team in 4A tomorrow. And so that's a tall order. And so we just have to have perspective, and I think we do. We've talked a lot about this weekend for a long time. And we're going to get stretched hard. But if we can keep that right perspective and find little ways to improve over the course of, the next couple months, then it will be better off for it. If we get down and dejected and just throw in the towel, then that's when it'll just snowball on each other, and we're not there. So I'm really, really pleased with just our kids' attitude, and we'll get better.
Well, yeah. Well, you're not bad, actually, with those young kids out there. I mean, they play very systematically as they come down the floor. They know what the play's going to be, and they try to run it.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it works.
Yeah. We put in a little new offense this year, and we'll continue to tweak. We kind of see what some of our strengths are, but I think we shot 2 for 22 from the three-point line, and we didn't even have a layup attempt in the third quarter, not even one. So it's really hard to maintain any type of scoring if you're not shooting close to the rim, and we just turn the ball over too much.
Talon Whalen, his first game, how would you rate his experience tonight?
He's a solid kid for us. He's pretty level-headed, and he can shoot the ball and struggle a little bit tonight, but shooting. But I thought just his effort and everything like that was where we needed it. Everybody's got to get better.
Yeah, Bennett had a pretty physical game today, and of course it cost him. He fouled out.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to have to be a little bit smarter. The one over the back, and then the cheap one on the ball screen coverage. He's had all of our kids have got a tough order, but he's definitely had a tough order with the Stennerson kid, and then that kid. He's trying his hardest, and he's the heart and soul of our team, and I just love the kid. He'll just keep getting better. And he's hurt. He has a bum knee, and he hurt his ankle last night. And I told him, sorry, even if you break your back, you got to go out there and play. So
right.
But he's solid. He's just a great leader for us.
I think Parker Sixby probably earned or learned a little lesson today with that late foul on the layup, and he was really angry with himself after that.
Yep. He's a kid that just goes 100% all of the time. He's going to make some mistakes, but hopefully he can just continue to learn from those things, and we can break those things apart for him, and we just got to get the game to slow down a little bit for him.
Yeah, and he got a big 3 there too in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he can really shoot it. Yeah. Him and Talon struggled today, but it wasn't for a lack of trying, that's for sure.
All right, Keaton Iron Eyes had another good game, high scorer for the Tigers. He's pretty Tiger on the floor, isn't he?
Oh man, I mean, just talk about a kid that he probably cares about it more than anybody, and he just loves his teammates, and he'll do anything. And again, a kid that didn't play a lot for us last year, just a ton of inexperience, and you're going to see a lot of growth, from now until the beginning of February, and then hopefully we can get in a spot where, kids will rise to the occasion, and we'll figure out schematically where we need to be. And I'm just very proud of the boys. This is a tall order.
Yeah. Now, the game tomorrow is at 10:30 here at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, and you're up against a monster, Cheyennes. They've been ruling the roost for a few years in Class 4A, and now here they come here again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, their sophomores beat Shoshone by 40 yesterday or something like that, So, that's what we're tasked with, And we'll, like I told the last group, we'll put our nose in it, and it's going to get bloodied, and but we'll get off the mat, and we'll just continue to fight and play, and if we do that, we'll continue to get better.
Well, when you and I talked here a week or so back, you said, we know we're going to have a tough season, but we want to be ready for late February and early March when the regional state tournaments come around.
Yeah, it's all how you approach it, right? It's all how you have perspective. And not only this, but you got Douglas, the number 1 3A team in the state next week. In our non-con, we've got Jackson on the road and Riverton. So as far as a non-conference schedule goes, there's none tougher. It is what it is, and so we just have to have great perspective, like I said, and just continue to work.
Yeah, exactly, and the wins will come.
Yep. Yeah, it's a long season, and we knew that going in. This senior group, I think they won 3.5 games when they were freshmen, and I'm just so proud of the way that they have grown and developed, and but it's a tall ask, to come into a season with that much inexperience, and And then just to face the size and speed that we have, it's I'm very, very proud of them. They just got to keep the right perspective, and they have so far.
Well, it's like you said, that's why you play these early season tournaments with this real tough competition, because you find out who you are and what you need to do. So when you get into conference play, it's not that hard.
Oh, yeah. And we've always done this. We've scheduled really hard, even with our, our state championship team. I mean, we went and played Cheyenne East on their floor and thought we were pretty hot stuff that year. And I think they beat us by 20, and so, but you expose those warts early. We could go and play, a lesser inferior team and feel good about ourselves and pat ourselves. And then you go play Powell and you get your butt beat by 50 and you wonder what the heck happened.
What happened, yeah.
So, there's two schools of thought as far as, how you want to schedule, but I'll always side on this.
Yeah, well, it's good because you know where you are then, and the kids see that real tough. And the fans have been really good out here so far.
Yeah.
The first two games, I'm really impressed with how many folks have come out to see the Tigers.
Yeah, on a midday and on a Friday. Yep, it's pretty awesome. We're fortunate.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
And we'll chat with you again tomorrow morning after the Cheyenne East game.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks,
you
guys.
betcha. Yep. Okay, Coach Stu Mullins, the Lander Valley High School head basketball coach. And any final words, Alan, before we send it back to the studio?
I think he pretty well said it all. I think he wants to keep the kids' head up and not get too discouraged. And I'll look for, I think tomorrow they'll play better. They'll take a step.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. Okay, that is our Click It or Ticket post-game show. Ernie over for Alan Mullins and Kirk Baxter, who's been doing the camera work for us here today, and back at the studio, Leanne Sanderson. So thank you very much for joining us, and join us again tomorrow. We'll be on the air at 8:45 for the Cheyenne East and Lander Valley girls game, and then at 10:30 it'll be the boys game. Thanks, good morning, good afternoon, and have yourself a good day.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.